drive-through restaurant with some idiot pulling out with a 16-ounce Coke squeezed in between his legs, a Big Mac sandwich in his fingertips, steering with his wrist, an order of fries wedged between this leg and the console, eating, drinking, slurping,
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Sneezing from the pollen, the chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet and sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back you could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. Lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit. Mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shot in the derriere. Something's crawling at the foot of my sleeping bag, and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet and sand where the sun don't shine. I got sunburned at the back of my throat and sand behind my eye.
Hey, welcome back to Goofyville.
Remember, this gets serious. What's our motto?
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Yep. The pandemic continues.
Of course, we've been asked to moderate the first debate.
We're live, and
we're gonna open up with Mr. President, Mr. Biden.
Your thoughts?
it's the Bob and Tom Show. Rabbit, July 1.
Wow.
2020.
How about that?
Man, over halfway done with 2020.
2020, like I said last week, let's start singing Old Lang Syne now to get it over with. How about that?
Can we pass a law that this is pre-2021 and not call it 2020 anymore, maybe?
Would that help?
Starting?
Might help.
I don't know. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Chickie.
Willie G.
Hey, Chick.
Ace. Chick. Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
And Tom.
Hey, that's good to see you, Pat.
It's like you looking in a mirror, you and Godwin.
I have a little golf shirt on you.
This is very inside, but one of Kessler's old shirts.
Nailed
Mr.
it.
Kessler, he's the golf shirt guy. Yeah, Pat, I can't believe we're in a golf. Is that thing have a pocket?
That's gorgeous.
No,
Oh, how can you stand it?
I'm showing off my Mickelsons.
Where do you put your glasses?
I'm on my eyes, right
Okay,
here.
good. All right, never mind.
I wear them on my face, yeah.
Where do you put your
Where
glasses
most people
on
put
your
'em.
face? Well,
No,
you're somewhat of a smart aleck, aren't you?
We solved the mystery of the power outage at Pat's residence yesterday.
What happened?
No
Please
kidding.
tell me he was playing the paperclip game with the outlets. Please tell me he was
We
playing.
were hoping. Pat calls me at 11 o'clock. And he goes, there's a gigantic tree in your backyard on the ground.
Oh.
Huge
That you
from the
just
golf
couldn't
course.
see in the morning.
Yeah, the
Wow.
tree in the golf course fell over the fence and knocked all the wires down.
Okay.
That'll happen.
Yeah, well, it'll happen. So anyway, they got rid of the tree very quickly. Thank you very
In
much.
And
20 minutes.
And Pat's day went great from there, right, Pat?
It did, actually, yeah.
Good.
It was fun.
Very good. I bought you lunch.
I enjoyed it tremendously.
Oh, good.
Lunch.
Oh, did you guys eat at a restaurant? You got to eat at a...
Well, we were outside.
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
I had the lobster and the crab. Delicious.
No biscuits?
I don't know where that apple don't fall too far from the tree.
No, it was just a salad. You were fine. So, anyways, welcome back to the
Show that never ends.
Do we know what date? Is anybody counting when this thing started?
I heard like 86, 87.
I thought it was like 100 something.
Is it 100 something?
Who knows? I
thought it was 7 years. That's kind of what it
It
feels
seems like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're okay. We've got a bunch of really interesting news today.
And I've got a question about our guests. Is that board right? Is that what's happening today? The first thing out of the box? Is that what we got to deal with?
Yeah, in about an hour, a little less than an hour, we're going to talk once again with Greg Warren.
Again?
Comedian.
Right.
Oh, that was so nice yesterday. Greg and I.
You know how hard it was for me to act like I liked him yesterday?
And the fake laughing.
Yeah, now 2 days in a row?
Well, now we have a recording.
Supporting actor.
The last time Greg
show.
was in the building at exactly this time, I said the following. Now let's give this a listen. Once again, this is about 3 months old. Here we go. This is pre-quarantine. Here we go. Oh, is Greg Warren coming in today?
Oh, come on. What a jerk.
There you go. That's for the nicest guy in comedy.
I watched
And
his
that's
special.
what we do to him.
I watched the special yesterday. No, I mean, I laughed from beginning to end.
I did too.
It's wonderful. Absolutely
And it's
wonderful.
super clean, so
Yes,
I'm
it
going to
is.
watch it with my girls
Yes, it
tonight.
is.
So
Yeah.
and it's on Amazon.
Yes.
Amazon, if
it's
you're a
good
Prime
for
member,
him.
It's free on Prime,
Go
yeah.
ahead and click on
It's
it.
called Where the Field Corn Grows.
Yep.
And we did learn yesterday the difference between
Field corn and sweet corn?
field corn and sweet corn,
Yeah.
among other things. So maybe we can review some of those questions coming up with Greg Warren. I certainly look forward to talking with Greg again. Also, Jessica Alsman and Allie Breen today. So we'll certainly look forward to talking to all of them. Lots of interesting news. Hey, guys, don't take selfies with Bison at Yellowstone.
No.
We've got another one of those
Unbelievable.
morons.
Oh, no.
That happens a lot now, doesn't it? The Bison have had it, right?
Oh, dude, bison can get aggressive.
Yeah, they've got all
Bison
kinds of
gone
signs.
wild? Is that
They
what's
tell
going
you.
on?
But they have to airlift the lady, so it's costing $100,000.
Man, they used to be fine, the bison. And then they found out we were making burgers out of them. Before the bison burger thing,
Yep.
they were,
you, before you go off on this, have you ever had a bison burger?
they are delicious.
They are delicious.
They are.
Yes.
God made them slow enough to catch for a reason.
Is that right?
Same with carrots. Oh yeah. We had some delicious burgers last night.
Did
I must say. Yeah, Willie and I cooked up some burgers for the
Out on the
girls.
grill, or do you make Willie cook, or what's going on?
He cooked them inside, and we finished the meal, and I go, thanks, Dad, it was great. And then he just took a bite of his, and he goes, it's a little overcooked. I'm so sorry. And he
I
just-
cooked them inside because it was just too humid. I
it's too hot
cooked them
outside.
outside Sunday night. So.
He apologized, but it was very sweet. They were great burgers.
I'm glad you enjoyed them. Thank you, Omaha Steaks. But yeah, it was just too humid. I couldn't. I'd been outside a lot that day. So anyway, it's all good. Coming up, we have some great stuff. Pat's got some new tunes all ready to go in there.
Ready to go.
All right.
Now, the big story yesterday,
Nothing
in case you
can go
missed
wrong
it,
now.
big story yesterday came to us from the world of golf. And I hope you had a chance to check this out. I think we posted some of the links on the various Bob and Tom social media sites. It involves some flatulence on the golf course during a professional tournament. And at first we had the story wrong. Do you want to give the proper story? Do you remember?
Golfer Ian Poulter
Yeah.
and golfer Greg Chalmers.
Yeah.
They were golfing together, and evidently when Chalmers teed off, Poulter was standing nearby and let go with some gas. I guess.
And it was picked up by the microphones. Do we still have that audio?
Of course.
Supposed to be more solid than that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I hope
wait
you-
a minute.
I
This
hope-
is a whole new angle.
I hope he was talking about the golf shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
Somebody there's from Australia, I think. That sounds like an Australian accent.
Ian is an
Poulter.
Englishman, right?
Is he English? Australian? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know, farts are universal language, though, I think, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Well, by the tenor of that, I would say he's from Brisbane.
Yes.
That'd be a skill, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Somebody could guess where you were from based on your fart.
Farting
Oh, that
breaks
sounds
the-
like something we would do.
This is an old world fart.
I can tell by your farce that you're no longer allowed in the European Union. You're going to have to leave. That was a big announcement yesterday. Cancel that trip to France because they're not going to let you.
We're not letting you in.
We're not welcome.
Okay, sorry.
Which makes sense. Of course
sure.
we're not. Why wouldn't we?
WW2, it's like you're not speaking German. Okay.
You're one of those guys that get right in their face. Let me tell you something.
You'd be speaking German.
Let me tell you something, Frenchie. You'd be speaking German, pal. Yeah, that's Tom, all right. Had nothing to do with it.
In any event, that was the highlight of yesterday's program. I think the
Highlight of
release
any program. My goodness.
And do you think he did it on purpose? Or
Yes.
So he held back until the guy got
Yeah, he was kind enough to wait.
through his swing.
Right.
I think he timed it. Maybe he thought. Maybe his reflex is he's used to people applauding at the end of the back.
So he thought it would be covered up by the golf applause,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
there's no.
But as
crowd
you can
there.
hear, it's dead silent. Yeah, see.
It's perfectly timed.
Yes.
And there's
It's supposed to be more solid than that.
more silent than that. I think.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, more solid would be.
That would be.
I need to run to the
I know
clubhouse real quick.
there's a famous golfer called the Shark, but we don't want to have a guy known as the Shart. Well, there's Greg Norman, of course, and then there's Ian the Shart.
Ian the Shard Polder.
Ian the Shart Pooper Polter.
I hate to Chick, it's July 1st.
He did it.
I said rabbit
I missed
at the
it.
beginning. Yeah.
He got
Gosh,
the rabbit
darn.
in.
And it's International Joke Day, Ace.
I'm ready.
All right.
You have an international joke for us?
Dear sweet baby Jesus.
I'll come up with one.
All right.
Okay, of course, Ace Cosby is our master of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Well, wait a minute. His very first joke of the day was an international joke.
Yeah, it was.
Well, you could just
It wasn't a joke. It was an observation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, for those of you that aren't
I can't
familiar with it, I
stand it.
guess why not? Ladies and gentlemen, the joke that started it all, the joke revolution. Here it comes.
Chick is a French fry aficionado.
Oh, yeah. I love my
And I
fries.
had to tell him the first French fries weren't fried in France.
What?
They were fried in Greece.
There you go.
Cheers.
There we go. International Joke
The rest
Day.
is in there.
That's the Acme. No, it's downhill.
This could be
Acme,
dumb.
Apex.
The first fries, they weren't actually fried in Greece, right? They weren't fried in the country of Greece, right?
Oh.
I'm just wondering if the pun works on two levels. I'm wondering if it works both ways.
What are we doing?
So now we're talking.
I'll
Why'd
do
you
the
go on a
jokes for you.
hamburger, Willie? Jeez.
Do they make French fries in Greece? I've never been to Greece. We'd have to ask Kostaki. Do they call them French fries in Greece?
I don't know.
Or freedom? No, Greek fries, maybe? I don't
They
know.
do call them fries in Greece. I've been there.
I know they don't like getting
Oh,
up
wait a
early in
minute, wait a
Greece.
They don't like getting up early in Greece?
Wait a minute, Pat Godwin.
Wait,
fascinating.
wait,
Hey, moron! Quiet.
Sorry, my
like-
fault.
They don't like getting up early.
This is a four-way stop and everybody's trying to go.
Edit this all out. What do you mean, Ace? They don't like getting up early in Greece.
Because Dawn is tough on Greece.
And you weren't going to let that happen.
It's a dishwasher
I
joke.
think I told that joke right after Ace's stupid French fry joke, and he
I do
looked at me.
too.
Yes,
I think so,
I
too.
introduced that joke, you dick. And,
Oh, that's subtle. The point being,
we've dissolved into
Dawn
name
is
calling.
a great product. One of my favorites.
Oh, I'm a very loyal Dawn
Love
user.
it.
Yeah.
You know they wash ducks in Greece or Dawn to get the grease
No,
off
they-
of them.
Yeah,
I
they
am a big
they
Dawn
wash
fan.
Greek ducks in
Greece- Greek
and
duck,
Let's review here. When you say French, you say
Can't get down
let's
off a
do
duck.
like a Rorschach thing.
No, I don't want to. No.
Okay, I say French, you say
Fries.
okay. I
right.
say French, Christy, you say.
Fries. What?
I knew one of us was going to disappoint him.
I tried to spoon feed him.
You didn't try.
He did try.
Just such a jerk. Hey, coming up in sports, for those
funny
of
you're
I
you
say
Having it
French, you say.
Kiss.
Kiss. Oh. See, the joke would be,
I'm fat, you're
Christy. That's the new song. We got to get to, Pat. I'm fat, you're horny.
Is that a Bob Zaney song?
That was a John Fox song.
I was going to say, so you get the French and you're. Never mind. And then Greek. You got
now we're just
style.
Now we're just mumbling on. Now we're just nothing but mumbling now in here.
Give me the sports teaser, please. Sports teaser.
For those of you loading the family in the car to go to a minor league baseball game.
Yeah.
Not so so fast, my friends.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Okay.
And other stuff.
All right. I want to remind you, it's a brand new month, which means something new from our friends at NAPA. And that includes the great NAPA bucket. The NAPA bucket is back. How does it work?
Love this.
This is a good thing. That you can save 20% on 3 or more items that fit inside the bucket. So you can stop thinking outside the box, if you will, and start thinking inside the bucket. Head over to your local NAPA Auto Parts store. Save 20% with your NAPA bucket today. That's NAPA know-how at participating NAPA Auto Parts stores. Exclusions apply, may not be combined with other offers. This offer ends at the end of July, and we just are starting July right now, so you got plenty of time. Get the bucket, put stuff in it, and save 20%. What a great thing to do from our friends at NAPA. They've got NAPA know-how. Coming up, we have bad news for minor league baseball. Another thing about the coronavirus that just stinks.
Oh.
Plus a bunch of NASA news coming up today, and
NASA stuff.
A bunch of stuff involving NASA,
Lots of NASA.
including your shot at going up into space in about 2 years.
Wow.
And caffeine overdose. Not me, but somebody else.
Okay.
Big fan.
Yeah, way too much caffeine. They killed him. Coming up, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Bob.
And this is Tom. And this is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy on your computer all day and all night.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Mark Allison here with you on what would be Wednesday, July 1st. As Chick likes to say, rabbit, 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 keep those evil spirits away. We've made it to July, everybody, 2020. Let's see, when is it? June, that's 6 months. July 7. Yeah, we're about halfway through 2020, and that's good news. And we'll have more coming up on Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedian Greg Warren back with us today, calling to promote his new special, Where the Field Corn Grows, available to stream right now. Also, our resident geek Jessica Alsman and comedian relationship expert Allie Breen from New York City zooming into the show. All coming up right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Carl Reiner, comedian, actor, writer, and director, is being remembered as a fun-loving, people-loving man who was warm, personable, and hilariously funny. Carl Reiner passed away Monday at the age of 98. Many of his peers say he was the architect of modern comedy. Reiner's son, Rob, followed his dad's path, becoming an actor and director in his own right, and said in a tweet last night his dad was his guiding light, and now his heart is hurting. Tim McGraw's been invited to join the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, not for his music, but for his acting. The Academy has listed McGraw as one of its 819 invitees for membership, and he's in the actors category. His credits include Country Strong and The Blind Side. Elton John lyricist Bernie Taupin has been invited in the musician category for his work on Rocket Man and Brokeback Mountain. Other musicians invited include Jeff Russo of Tonic and U2 drummer Larry Mullen Jr. If they accept, they'll be able to vote for the Oscars. And Lenny Kravitz is writing the story of the first 25 years of his life. Let Love Rule, a memoir, will cover his childhood through the release of his first album. He'll tell stories about his dad, NBC News executive Cy Kravitz, and his mom, actress Roxy Roker, as well as his former wife, actress Lisa Bonet. Let Love Rule will be in bookstores or wherever you purchase books on October 6th. That's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
It's been so hot, even the lot lizards are giving discounts. The other night for my half birthday, I kindly spoiled myself and invited one back to the cab, and she told me it's going to be $20 for full service, but she had to do it with the mask on, of course.
Wow.
But for me, I like them on the mask on account. That way I can't smell the fella before me on their breath.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Oh, yeah.
In a faraway land near St. John's lies the rugged seaport of Dildo, Newfoundland. Dildo, deeply penetrating the eastern coast of Canada, is known far and wide as the birthplace of legendary seaman Captain Dildo.
Captain Dildo is his name, the sailor we've all heard about in some exotic port. He's always pulling in and out. He's laid down a code to which he subscribes, spreading peace and love and giving us good vibes. Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, yo-ho!
Look, there's Captain Dildo heading out to sea.
Gosh, I wish I was going with him.
You will someday. And remember what they say. You can take a woman out of dildo, but you can't take the dildo out of a woman.
He sails the seven seas, a purple helmet on his head. He's legendary for the many tales that he has spread. Who needs a mortal man? Why become annoyed? Call on Captain Dildo, he will fill the void. Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, Captain Dildo, yo-ho!
And as long as Captain Dildo's around, there will always be a little dildo in all of us.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Nick Griffin's our guest. I'm glad that
I'm glad everything's okay
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Now, are you dating at all? Do you see anyone? Are you?
No, I don't. I mean, I try. You know, they're doing that internet dating, which.
Have you tried that?
I have tried it, yeah, but I just don't. I don't see a future in it because there's no story if you do get married with your kids. You know, I was checking the box score and then I double clicked on your mom's head.
Hey, we're back. 621 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee's right there. She's got the Q95 forecast.
I do. From our friends at CarX, a mix of sun and clouds today, high 88. Still a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm. Clear tonight, down to 70. Sunny, hot, high 90. We're going to start in the 90s tomorrow and go for about 10 days.
Ugh.
Currently
Big
70
heat wave.
degrees.
Humidity fest.
Yep.
One more person mentions dew point, I'm going to shoot him.
All right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Very excited about some stuff going on in the news today.
Really?
Oh, we've got some really fun stuff. We're going to help you save your eyesight.
Oh.
We got a caffeine overdose.
Oh, boy.
We got a dumbass gored by a bison. Look, I got this great picture. Okay. Welcome back to the program. Let's see who's who here. Let's do it. We'll take attendance. Ace Cosby.
Present.
Ace Cosby, of course, is our engineer. He's the legend, the voice, the ladies' man. Chick McGee across the way there at the crazycockwine.com sports desk. In this room with me also, of course, it's Josh Arnold. And then through the glass, it's Christy Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. And then Willie's over there. Hey, Willie.
Hey.
We're calling that the hot box, right? Is that what it is?
Willie's hot box.
The greenhouse.
The greenhouse, okay. And then Pat Godwin's around the corner.
Hello.
With his golf shirt and his instruments and in the other building to be socially, what's the word I'm looking for?
Responsible, distant.
Disconnected, whatever. Okay. But we were going to dip our toes into the world of sports. Now, yesterday,
Yeah.
we discussed sports for a solid 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
unbelievable.
Yeah. A lot going on, yeah.
Today's going to be the exact same, only the opposite.
Okay, good. Well, coming up, comedian Greg Warren will be joining us. Greg's new comedy special is on Amazon, and it's if you're an Amazon Prime member, it's free. And it's called Where the Field Corn Grows. And we'll be talking once again to Greg. It's super family friendly.
Yeah.
Clean as a whistle.
And terrifically funny.
Yes, very good. We'll talk to him about that. But right now, Chick, what's happening in sports?
Baseball's minor leagues have canceled their 2020 seasons.
Ugh.
The National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues, or NAPA, the minor league governing body, made the announcement yesterday. The National Association President Pat O'Connor explained that an estimated 85 to 90% of revenue related to ticket money, concessions, parking, and ballpark advertising. He said, yes, we are a fans in the stands business, adding that it just doesn't make any sense to play games without fans.
Man, oh, man.
Up until the pandemic, the Miners have never, ever, ever missed a season.
Not even during the wars.
Really?
O'Connor said more than half of the 160 teams are in danger of failing without government assistance or private equity injection.
Sad news about the minor leagues. But did you see that this is really bad news for Prince Andrew?
Why?
I mean, he's having a bad year. Last year, he lost his good friend Jeffrey Epstein. Now his favorite summer pastime, scouting the minors, has been taken away from him.
Whoa.
He is going to miss it, isn't he? Yeah,
it's Prince Andrew, you see.
I can almost see you on stage with a cigar doing that.
A newspaper in your hand.
Hey, scouting the minors.
It's been a bad week for Peanuts and for Prince Andrew.
I tell you what.
We were going to do Dr. Fauci bobblehead night. There is a Dr. Fauci bobblehead.
That's
right?
Yes, there is.
He's quite the sex symbol. I'm not joking
I
about
know,
that.
yeah. I think,
Well, here's the important thing about
underwear?
Here's the thing a lot of people are missing about Dr.
Beady-eyed
Fauci.
little guy.
He's a brilliant scientist. And I know that's not popular with a lot of people, but the man's a scientist, okay?
I bet my mom has a crush on him. She likes Pacino and Hoffman. And Fauci's kind of in there in that shorter.
I think your mom could meet Dr.
wiry.
Fauci. You know, she's rich and all. I would think that
Her
would be.
name is Rich. Her name's not Rich.
I did it.
You got me tangled up.
Got it.
You think Dr. Fauci's her type, Dan?
Maybe, yeah. She likes that sort of mousy Italian dude.
Mousy,
wiry Italian.
Mousy, bookish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman she likes. I know he's not necessarily Italian, but
he can play that.
Yeah, he can play.
She likes Al Pacino, I bet. Too,
yeah,
right?
loves Al Pacino.
There you go. There's an.
Do you want to do your Al Pacino?
Italian. No, it's Lee Strasberg. It's not Al Pacino. Michael, we're bigger than U.S. Steel. What do I do for Al Pacino?
I thought you did the order in the court thing.
Oh, I'm out. You're out of order. You're all out of order.
That is one overrated movie. It does not hold up.
Oh, I got your job.
No, I thought you'd like to do the blind Al Pacino thing, right?
Hoo-ha. Boy, talk about an injustice. Him winning best actor. Never mind.
I really like that movie.
I like that movie too. Scent of a Woman.
Both dead wrong. Get a load of this, everybody.
I'm surprised that what's her name, Goop.
Gwyneth Paltrow
hasn't done, instead of calling her last perfume the smell of my vagina, maybe the scent of a woman would have been more, I don't know, subtle.
Yeah. She wouldn't have gotten the attention.
You're right, okay.
The Oakland Athletics, Major League Baseball team, are selling cardboard cutouts with fans' photos that they'll put in the seats at the Coliseum this season.
Okay.
The team also plans to mix in images of former players.
Oh, they can have the Bash Brothers right there behind home plate?
And celebrities alongside the fan cutout.
How about that?
Now, can they use the celebrities without their permission?
I do not know. I do not know.
Bet they haven't thought of that.
Major League Brad Pitt and Moneyball wearing the A's hat.
Oh,
that'd be awesome.
There you go. Yeah, Brad Pitt. Major League. What kind of a jerk would Brad Pitt have to be if he? Hey, excuse me. I'm a lawyer for Brad Pitt. We saw his cutout at the Oakland Coliseum. We're going to sue you for $4 million.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Major League Baseball is looking to play a 60-game regular season this summer. Looking to play. Because of the pandemic. There will be no fans at ballparks on opening day, but some markets are hoping to play in front of smaller crowds by the end of the season. The cardboard cutouts for A's games, you can pay between $50 and $130.
Okay.
Proceeds from those sales, they say, go to charity. There you go.
A couple teams are doing it. In fact, I have a surprise for you that involves these.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
For who? Josh?
You'll be very pleased.
Should we just always assume you're talking to Josh? Is that what
No, I think he was speaking to all of us. I don't know.
I figured I'd sort of direct it at Josh because he was probably the most likely to be able to figure it out. It's hurtful. Now,
holy hell.
The San Francisco Giants.
How is that not hurtful? I don't understand.
Now, not only is Oakland doing this, but the San Francisco Giants are doing it. They're charging $99.
Man.
Unless you're a season ticket holder, then you get it for free. So it's $99 to have you send them a photograph of yourself, and then they turn it into a cardboard cutout and put it in the stands. And then for an extra $30, you get a parking pass for your cardboard car.
Oh,
right down there by the stadium.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are they going to have a cardboard cutout of that lead singer of Journey?
Steve Perry.
Yeah, Steve Perry standing next to the.
Oh yeah, there you go. Steve
the
Perry,
balcony or
Huey
whatever.
Lewis, all the San Francisco. Yeah, how about that? Huh?
That Steve Perry can sing.
Oh boy, can he?
Like
Yeah,
that.
he can.
Like his most recent album, as a matter of fact.
New Orleans Pelicans general manager David Griffin says 3 New Orleans players have tested positive for the virus. They will be in self-isolation. Testing shows they can return to team activities without infecting others. They'll be allowed to come back. Griffin declined to identify the players, citing medical privacy laws, of course.
Yes.
The positive test occurred on June 23rd, the first day all members of the team were tested as part of the NBA's plan to restart the season. The Pelicans return to action on July 30th. All this stuff's tentative, people.
I have a question.
Against Utah at Disney's Wide World of Sports. Yes.
Love the name the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the Pelican.
Yep.
You do.
It's a fun bird.
It is a fun bird.
Are they a dangerous, scary bird? Are they aggressive?
I think they are. They're scavengers.
Sometimes,
They're hideous. They're.
On the boardwalk, they're
You
a
remember
menace.
the Pelicans when they first came out? They had to redesign the mascot. It was scaring kids. You
Right.
remember that story? Yeah.
Absolutely. By the way, Pat, I'm having trouble, since I'm seeing you on the screen here, I'm having trouble getting used to you in a golf shirt.
Why? I'm growing up.
I've never seen you. It looks like you're trying to sell me an upgrade lawn care package.
You know, I cannot do anything right with my shirts.
I think you look
yeah,
fine,
that's the thing.
Pat.
I picked gray today because
You
it wouldn't
could not-
distract.
Right.
You like it? Does it feel? Are you comfortable?
I
with
hate it. I don't like it.
I hate golf shirts.
Why?
I want to change
That
immediately.
looks like that's made out of the finest polyester. I don't know why you wouldn't.
What's wrong with a nice golf shirt?
Christy, on other guys, nothing. The way they fit on me, I do not care for them at all.
Okay.
You look like you're running to be president of the HOA.
Pat, you look fine. Don't listen to them.
I'll go back to my tablecloth shirts.
Jeez.
Maybe the Nehru jacket is for you.
Tomorrow, a parka.
You could bring back the Nehru.
Is it because the pain with him is so real when we start teasing him about? I think that might be why we're doing that.
I spent all morning looking at my wardrobe.
It's because you
I bet
can't.
you break out in a cold sweet before you put your shirts on.
I do.
You kind of look like you showed up to appraise our house.
This place got an attic.
Or you're managing the front of the house at Outback Steakhouse. Just a minute, sir. We have to sterilize the table.
Have you dined with us before?
The problem is you can't make fun of anything anymore. At least we have each other.
Yeah.
I mean that's all that's left.
So you're right. Yeah,
You can't make fun of anything anymore.
Ace is kind of out of bounds.
Well.
Fun morning.
It's kind of a fun morning. It's a fun morning.
Right.
Get my car.
We have to laugh or we'll cry.
Exactly.
I think the humor of the golf shirt is that you're wearing it to look, I guess, more fancy, but you don't need to dry clean it. You don't need to iron it. The golf shirt is the lazy man's nice shirt.
It doesn't wrinkle. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
But from this angle, it's just one big wrinkle from over here.
I wish I liked them. I do. Yeah. You like them, Chick?
I don't. I don't care for golf shirts.
Tom, you wear one?
Only at the gym.
Okay, now there is the weirdest look on the face of the earth.
Yeah, Tom won't wear a crew neck.
Tom won't wear a crew neck shirt.
No,
he works
okay.
out in a golf shirt.
I don't own a T-shirt.
Gotcha. Wow.
Can't wear them. Feel like I'm being choked.
Well, I can see why you'd be worried about that. A lot of choking going on over there.
I cannot wear a shirt without pockets.
All right. Front pockets. Yeah, you need those.
Gotta have a pocket.
So you have a golf shirt that has a pocket in it?
Oh yes, they're available. Trust me, I've got.
What are you, an over-the-road trucker?
So when you're working out, you even need a pocket?
Just in case.
For what?
Who knows?
Are you bending over and reaching? Don't stuff fall out of your pocket all the time? Do you find that slows you down?
Go for the barbell.
You're trying to bench 350 and it falls into your face. Whatever In your pocket? What the hell?
I'm sorry. Well, let's get back to the sports desk. Coming up in actually in about less than half an hour, we're going to have comedian Greg Warren talking about his new special, Where the Field Corn Grows, now on Amazon Free if you've got the Amazon Prime.
I'm telling jokes, and people are enjoying it.
That's what he's going to say. It's
People can stream
That's your Sean Murray voice.
That's
though.
not Greg
No, that's my
Warren.
Greg. That's my Greg Warren.
That is one bad Greg Warren.
And I tell funny things, and
You sound like Emo Phillips.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Adam Sandler.
That's the voice Chick and I use whenever we're making fun of somebody.
Can you do?
Including each
you
other.
can do
Yeah.
emo, right?
I can do Emo Phillips.
Wow. All right, grow up, okay? Just tell the joke.
Spanish in
Cuba is very similar to Spanish in Spain with fewer names for luxury items. Wow. It's Emo's joke. Thank you.
Joke number 7.
Okay, that's a great joke.
He's as brilliant a
Emo
joke
is the
writer
best
as
writer
It
out
really
there.
is, yeah.
I think he is the best joke writer out there.
Man.
I'm sorry, back to you, Chick.
Professional cyclists will compete in a virtual Tour de France.
How the hell's that going to work?
The grueling... What?
How's that going to work?
They're going to do it on the stationary bikes.
The grueling race? Yeah, and luckily the Tour de France isn't riddled with cheating over the years, so there's no way...
Yeah, this way you can shoot up at home.
I just turned the treadmill up to 30.
Hey, honey,
I just walked away.
Honey, I got a nice spot on my scrotum if you want to shoot it right there.
You don't have to worry about crashes this way, I guess.
The grueling race, normally held in July with 892 stages, has been postponed to August 29th due to the pandemic. To fill the gap in the racing calendar, a company called Zwift, Z-W-I-F-T, Zwift, intends to host a virtual Tour de France over 3 weekends starting on July 4th. The app, which offers virtual environments for runners, cyclists, and triathletes using a treadmill or stationary bike, aims to partially recreate some of the event's competitive riding and celebratory atmosphere, including the French horse.
I didn't see that coming.
In addition to an overall winner, cyclists will be able to compete for various prizes, including Best Sprinter, Best Climber, Best Use of Enhancing Drugs, and Best Rookie. Best Rookie.
So, in other words, this is a spin class.
Yes,
exactly. Big time spin class.
Best use of enhancing drugs.
I added that.
Oh,
does it really sound like it's here when
I asked you if it was real, and you said yes in a very real way.
That's how sincere his fake looking.
After all this, you believe? I love this.
To make it more authentic, you have to have your friends come by and hand you waters. High-five you running by. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Zwift said the competition will be shown on its website, the Global Cycling Network, GCN, and on TV
You
broadcast.
talk about must-miss TV this weekend.
It's going to be on NBC Sports Network.
What?
All right.
On their treadmills with the bikes. They're expecting tens of people to watch.
Okay. Well,
you're not a big Tour de France guy, are you, Tommy?
I think it's great. I'm not going to watch a bunch of guys on
stationary bikes.
Yeah, it's not.
It is like a giant spin class.
Although I do know that
Right.
I like to put a baseball card in mine at home.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Gives it that. Yeah.
Is that your own Harley?
I like to make this noise with my mouth when I'm on my bike.
Now, Josh, your stationary
bike?
Josh, your stationary bike is actually a converted moped.
Oh man!
Wow.
I don't know how that.
He likes to exercise as little as possible. Thought it was really
It
fun.
is? I see. Okay. I don't have to do any of the moving. I sit there and
Yeah, he slapped really loud.
His shoulders are hunching up and down.
We're not even an hour in yet.
Yeah.
It's a
Hey,
moped.
is that fat joke number one?
Yeah, that's
Can we
number
mark
one,
that
Chick.
down?
No, he also remember he called him fat earlier when we were talking
I
about
didn't.
fat and horny.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah, no, he did.
Yeah,
You're right,
I
Chrissy.
do.
No, it's
In
true.
You're right,
Tom's defense,
Chrissy.
I did say it, but that is what Tom wanted.
All right, well, let's look at the judges. Wait a minute.
I gladly seconded the motion.
Judges say that is the second fat joke.
Okay, yes, it does count. All right.
The first one
Good.
does count.
All right.
There you go. Coming up with a stupid world record. Stay right there.
Oh, and a request.
Really?
A great request.
Year of the Cat, Al Stewart?
For
Man, I love
Great
that song.
request.
you do. Have you heard it lately? Boy.
Where'd you find that?
That was me. That was me.
Year of the cat.
That is such a piece of romantic crap.
On the morning.
movie.
Oh, I love that song. The opening, the piano, the opening of that is so good.
Then some riff.
Yeah, some
riff.
Some really good player.
It's a very nice, very nice tune, except at the end when he knocks her up and ditches her.
Is that what happens?
That must have been the import.
Yeah,
nobody thinks that's
when we
funny.
a very nice request for the Fart Museum.
Oh,
in honor of our golfer. And
I don't know what your
excessive flatulence. There we go. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Stay tuned. Who knows who will be next on the Bob and Tom Track Phone Hotline? This is the Bob.
Oh, God. He never gets this right in the live show.
Hi, Tom here. God knows I'm not perfect. I guess I can be difficult and sometimes perhaps a little demanding.
No.
Oh, sure, some might say tyrannical, but I don't get it. I try to be a nice guy, but lately it seems that everybody's pissed at me. My friends are pissed, my doctor's pissed, my mother's pissed, my lawyer's pissed, my waiter's pissed, and chick is pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. My banker's pissed, the band is pissed, my plumber's pissed, the fish are pissed, my barber's pissed, my brother's pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Tom, you are an evil bastard. We're all pissed at you today.
I am sick of all your bitching. Here's a check. Go away.
Your boss is pissed, your kids are pissed, your neighbor's pissed, your sister's pissed. We'll bet even God is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. When I wrote my pissed off list, I'm sure there's someone that I missed, and that will probably make them pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Very justifiably.
Everybody's pissed at
Your friends are pissed, your partner's pissed, your mother's pissed, your lawyer's pissed, your waiter's pissed, your dog is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. Aging Michael Hunt. All right. Aging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
Failing without government assistance or private equity injections. The National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues, the minor league governing body, made the long-expected announcement yesterday. The Oakland A's are selling cardboard cutouts with fans' photos that they will put in the seats at the Coliseum this season. The team also plans to mix in images of former players and celebrities alongside the fan cutouts. And New Orleans Pelicans general manager David Griffin says 3 New Orleans players have tested positive for the virus and will be in self-isolation until testing shows they can return to team activities without infecting others. Griffin declined to identify the players, citing medical privacy laws. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We got an email, dear Chick. Friend of mine is a deputy sheriff.
Yeah?
Oh.
Saturday night, he pulled a car over for driving erratically. All the windows were open in the car, and there were 4 guys in the car. He got close, and he could smell alcohol. He reached the driver's door, and the driver stuck his head out the window and said, "How about you?"
Nice.
My friend said we both laughed, and then, of course, I had to take him to jail.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I took you to the airport today. Said you'd be back 2 weeks from today. I came home, I was so lonely and sad. And that's why I'm screwing your sister. That's why I'm screwing your sister. She's got the same laugh. She's got the same nose. Like you, she likes to suck on my toes. Seems so funny, I don't miss you as much. Now that I've been screwing your sister. Picked you up from your gate today, but you were acting in such a strange way. It was then you put together the pieces, the fun I had with your nieces. They got the same eyes, they've got that same face. Like you, they like to wear that black lace. Seems so funny I don't miss you as much. How I love your nieces to pieces. Started posing those questions to me, but I didn't want to hurt you, you see. It was then that you were to uncover the orgy we had at your brother's. I screwed your cousin Sue, I mounted Aunt Jean. Boy, I really made your grandmother scream. Seems so funny we don't miss you as much now that I've been screwing your family. It's all good.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Yeah, but it turns out I don't sleep well anyway. I've been grinding my teeth. I didn't know I grind my teeth until I woke up. My husband was pouring coffee beans into my mouth. What a weird way to save time in the morning.
No kidding, but it's fresh coffee.
Also in the studio with us, comedian Drew Hastings. Drew, did you ever go to a high school reunion?
Yes, I went to my 20th.
How did that go?
I had gone back specifically to beat up a bully.
Oh.
I had been bullied when I was in junior high school.
What was her name?
Nick, I thought better of you.
Well played,
You
Nicholas.
A2, Brutus.
Well played, Nicholas.
So, are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. We have also Matt Fulcher on here.
Yeah.
And Matt, what do you do for fun? What do you
skateboard?
6:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy has an update in the weather forecast.
Mix of sun and clouds, going to be hot, high 88. Stray shower or thunderstorm, still a possibility today. Clear overnight down to 70. Sunny, hot tomorrow, high 90. Currently 70 degrees.
Okay, so a toasty weekend.
Oh, it's going to be toasty for a while, kids. Dry and hot.
Okay, thank you very much, Christy Lee. Money for something coming up again real soon. Your shot at some serious cash on Q95. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here. This is 1 July 2020.
It's halfway over. Look at it that way.
I tried that angle earlier, and he wasn't having it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to July. Now your taxes are due.
Yes.
Yeah, I already did that.
I'm still a little sore from last week. I did mine.
Aren't you Mr. Happy?
You did yours and you're able to sit down?
Yeah. That's not easy.
All right, okay. That's Josh. There's Chick over there at the crazycockwine.com sports desk. Ace Cosby is our engineer. The four of us are in the big room. This is Tom speaking. And then in the auxiliary rooms, if you will, Christy Lee's in the big one.
Yeah.
The Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie is in what we're calling the hot box. Is it hot in there?
No, it's regular temperature.
Okay, that'd be a lot more funny if you mentioned how hot it was in there. And then,
it's never hot here.
Pat Godwin's.
You have to answer the way he wants you to answer.
Right, Willie.
Pat Godwin is running his usual fashion show in the around the corner of the Fudges Made room.
Pat,
going home.
And by home, you mean my house. Okay.
Am I bleeding?
You can emasculate anyone, can't you?
Not you, baby.
Oh, that's true.
You, baby.
Baby. See, she's already a
gal.
You can't do it because she's.
How about doll?
Although you can't make fun of that anymore either. So, welcome.
Look at the 6 on that tomato.
Yeah. By 2025, no one will have genitals anymore.
Tough to be a comic.
We're all the same.
Yep.
Gosh, I hope not.
I just saying.
Nope. Genitals will be illegal in 10 years.
We're defunding them.
Man, you are just dancing with the devil, ain't you?
Now, we've already had a ton of bad news in sports.
Well, here's some stupid news. How about that?
All right.
An environmentally conscious school in Saudi Arabia has topped the world record for the longest chain of bottle caps.
Oh, jeez.
And you're probably wondering, a long chain, chick, how do they end to end or no?
Is it end to end or
on their side?
On their side.
They stack them up, like their bottle caps. You put them on their side on the rim. They rest on the rims. The staff and children at the British International School of Jeddah threaded together 300.
Oh, I remember they just reopened. It was the return of the Jeddah.
That went very well, I thought.
How do you spell that?
Jeddah. It was 323,103 caps to break the previous Guinness World Record.
They got them all, by the way, out of the teacher's lounge. They were all Budweiser
Over
caps.
60,000 caps. The official attempt followed a plastic pollution awareness campaign in which the school managed to collect a massive amount of bottle caps. Yeah.
So these are plastic bottle caps?
I don't know if you can describe that picture or not, Tom.
Oh, my.
But they made it the circle.
Yeah, it looks like
over
one of those.
$250,000.
What are those things called that the Dalai Lama's?
The Buddhist. I should know this.
Gosh darn it.
The
Sanskrit?
No,
the
it's
sand.
mandala.
Yes, that is it. Yeah.
It looks like those, except it's made out of bottle caps.
Mm-hmm.
And it's looks like the
them.
size of the wrestling mat at a high school wrestling match.
Yeah.
A gigantic. And as you can see here, you can tell that the bottle caps are stacked on, they're sitting on their sides.
Indeed. So they're saying, hey, a lot of plastic waste for...
Butted up against each other.
Now, then what they do
After
with
that
them?
was over, they swept it all up and dumped
Wait a minute.
it.
Hang on.
Dumped it in the nearest river.
Hang on. Christy has
Do they have rivers there?
Hang on. Christy has a confrontational comment. I'm sorry, what?
So then what did they do with them?
I don't know.
I just
Christy,
said
what do you
they
think
bagged them up and threw them in the nearest river.
The message was to visually represent how many plastic bottles we use and see how the tops could be converted into specialized equipment for less fortunate children. Like
specialized equipment.
We're going to glue them together? What are we doing?
You make a
toy.
What the hell do you make with them?
We built a hut.
There's your dozen thimbles. I don't know what.
Well, we built a nice plastic leg.
Enjoy it, kids.
Anybody missing a limb?
Look at this. You can use it to close any empty bottles you may have.
All right.
Wow.
You ever had that? Your bottle opening? You lost the cap?
Now, got a special request, but we got to play our golf, the golf outing from a couple days ago. You want to explain this again? It's Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter and Greg Chalmers, I think they're golfing, and Chalmers is hitting and Poulter waits so he can have gas. And it sounded like this.
It's a real fart.
Real.
Supposed to be more silent than that?
Soylent. It's supposed to be more soylent than that.
Soylent?
And his name is Ian Poulter.
Yes, Ian Poulter.
And
name again is Ian Poulter.
He's marrying Willie Geist from NBC, so he'll be Ian Poltergeist.
There we go. Oh, there. I was wondering how you were going to get there.
Well, that was very scary.
Haunting name.
Bad news for Willie Geist's wife.
Yeah.
I had no idea. But wait,
What
whatever.
a shock.
You love who you love, okay? Right now, we had a special request for something. This is launched off of a Christy Lee slip of the tongue.
Nuh-uh. You guys heard it wrong.
Uh-huh.
We like to hear things wrong. makes them a lot funnier. If you'd like to defend yourself and take all the humor out of this. It's like watching the news. Here we go. Are you doing your last news story, Christy?
Oh, I can do one.
Oh, go for it. You said you had one more.
If art museums are a little too stuffy.
Fart museum.
Art.
Oh.
I'd go to a fart museum.
Hell yes! Farts through the ages?
It's a little hard to document.
The dawn of fart.
How old am I?
Hold on a second.
Am I going to be still making fun of farts at 50? I don't
morning,
know.
Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show?
Yes.
Call for the fart museum?
Oh, yeah?
Chick, I just want to crack you. You don't want to come here.
You know why not?
I gather it's fully all-dimensional smell-o-vision.
It stinks. Lousy museum.
Really?
Oh, this museum is no good at all.
Whoa. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it's part of the multimedia display they've got going on.
Uh-huh.
When you walk in.
Right.
Oh, it's unbelievable. There's just like this big air compressor there. It blows farts at people.
Wow.
Do they smell?
Oh, it smells awful. The only way we really make money is through our concession area.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you sell there?
Well, we rent raincoats for the back part of the tour.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Now, does it have? What's the atmosphere like there? Is it real thick?
Atmosphere?
Sounds thick. Man.
Humid and cloudy.
Now, do you have? Is your fart museum primarily contemporary, or is it modern, or do you have classical pieces?
Mostly Fart Deco.
Really?
In style. And while I got. Oh, boy, hang on.
You work here?
Yeah, I work here.
My family and I would like to get our money back.
Right out front, no refund.
What was that?
That was our tribute to all the little people that played the Munchkins. Let me take you into this one room.
Okay.
I want to show you what's going on here.
All right. What's in there?
Oh, God.
What is it?
Which room are you in?
Oh, it's the SBD room.
Oh, boy.
Silent but deadly?
Uh-huh. Okay.
I gotta go because, man, this is unbelievable. This is like the third time this month already.
Uh-huh.
We gotta re-wallpaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Say, where are you guys located?
We're in Brownsville, Texas.
Thank you very much. The classic Fart Museum. My favorite part is when the family comes up and wants their money back.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Hey, the sign said no refund.
I don't blame him.
By the way, that was the edited version. For those of you that are longtime fans, believe it or not, we had to do a political correction in that one. And I'm sure we'll have to edit it even more soon. Our next guest will be Greg Warren, the comedian. His new special is Where the Field Corn Grows. It's on Amazon. It's free if you're an Amazon Prime member.
Yes.
And it's just gone up, as they say, which is ironic because now everyone says they dropped it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we just dropped it. It's going up on. Is it going up or down? What the hell's going on? And so it's on Amazon. We'll talk to Greg in just a second. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Hey, Mark Allison with you on a Wednesday morning. July 1st, we've made it through 6 months of 2020. 6 months to go. Laugh your app off with the Bob and Tom app available in your iTunes or Google Play Store. The cost to you, my friends, free. Listen to your local station. Tune into Bob and Tom 24/7. Send us photos, videos, audio messages. You, too, can become a junior win bag. Even set an alarm that'll wake you up with the show. So check it out today. It's the Bob and Tom app, and the cost to you, zero. Free. Nada. How about that? Check it out today. Tell your friends, your families, your coworkers. Everyone should be walking around with the Bob and Tom app. More of the show coming up.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Dues Desk. New York City lawmakers have approved a plan to shift $1 billion from policing to education and social services in the coming year. The spending plan, passed by the City Council early Wednesday, came as lawmakers struggled to deal with the fallout of the coronavirus pandemic, which has sapped the city of billions of dollars in revenue. The cut to police spending fell short, though, of what activists sought. Mayor Bill de Blasio supports the $88.2 billion spending plan. Council Speaker Corey Johnson called the budget a disappointment. Russian President Vladimir Putin wrapping up his main political project of the year. That's the constitutional vote that would allow him to extend his rule until 2036. The nationwide balloting on the amendments that would reset the clock on Putin's tenure and enable him to serve 2 more 6-year terms enters its final day Wednesday. For the first time in Russia, the polls were open for a week to help reduce crowds on Election Day and to bolster turnout amid the coronavirus pandemic. And a Wisconsin family that went fishing ended up with quite an unusual catch. It happened over the weekend in Bloomer, Wisconsin, where Tricia and Brian Hurt and their son Brady were casting for fish. They saw what they thought was a dog swimming in the water. Turned out to be a small bear whose head was caught in one of those clear plastic cheese ball tubs. It took a couple of tries, but the family were able to pry the container off, and free to the tub, the bear returned to shore. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, this is Bob. And this is Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
At Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Coming up, comedian Greg Warren will be joining us right now. A quick forecast from Christy Lee.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Partly cloudy today, high 88. Slight chance for a stray shower or thunderstorm. Clear overnight, down to 70. Sunny and hot tomorrow. Hot tamale, high 90. Currently 70.
Okay, thank you, Christy. Coming up, money for something. Your shot at some serious shots at $1,000.
Chili today, chili tomorrow.
What?
Hot tamale.
I'm just telling you what I'm having for lunch.
What does that have to do with winning money from Q90? You jackass. If I want to talk to a jackass, I'll talk to Greg Warren.
Oh, my goodness.
He's up next.
He
but
can't
first.
hear us. But first, I want to remind you. Oh, yeah, this is shorts wearing weather. Although Jeff Chapman from Chapman Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing insists on wearing the dad shorts. He's got the black socks coming up to his knees.
Oh, boy.
His crews mock him constantly behind his back. You've seen Chapman's dad shorts? It's unbelievable. And he goes, hey, I wear these because it's hot outside. And but when I go inside, I get chilly, so I need the socks coming up because
chilly today.
I got the air conditioning working. You got to get it all sorted out with Jeff Chapman, the man for all seasons. You'll find the Chapman crew at chapmanheating.com. You're saying, but we don't need our heater fixed right now. But the Chapman Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing.com was a little bit cumbersome. So they decided to opt for the shorter version. Check out those dad shorts. They look very sexy. And check out ChapmanHeating.com. Get your AC all up and running. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us on this, the first day of July 2020. A year that will live in infamy. We hope it's over soon. That's all I can say.
What are you talking about? I'm having a blast.
You're dancing over there. There you go. That's Josh Arnold.
My favorite year so far.
He's into it. I love it.
Killing it.
Yeah, doing the COVID-19.
2020.
Yes.
In Houston, we dance as good as we walk.
We cough as good as we know.
That's a different song. That's Chick McGee across the way at the crazycockwine.com sports desk. Our engineer is Ace Cosby, the man, the legend, the exact opposite of Greg Warren when it comes to ladies. We'll get to that in just a second. There's Willie G in the hot box. Christy Lee's over there.
Hi.
Behind the glass. And then we have Pat Godwin over there.
We do.
Do you have a song for Greg Warren?
Sure.
Wow, do you have a handbook called How to Put Anybody on the Spot in 10 Easy Steps? Or
No, just one step.
One easy step.
Yeah, of course. Greg Warren joins us. You're in St. Louis right now?
I am. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg. How you doing?
Greg's new project is a video of a live performance. It's called Where the Field Corn Grows. It's on Amazon streaming. It's streaming for free if you have the Amazon Prime.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and who doesn't? I would hope you.
Oh, there are some who don't. Yeah.
Oh, I feel for them.
And
it costs money. Ace doesn't have it. He has his first $1 and his first $5 and his first $10.
What I was saying earlier, Greg, is Ace is quite the ladies' man.
Yeah?
Yes, and I know
that doesn't surprise me.
I know that you don't do all that well with the ladies, but I'm going to have Ace give you a very short lesson. Now, Ace, could I get some romantic music out of you, Pat?
Sure.
Something bedroom music.
Was this Babe, I'm Leaving You?
It could be. You want to sing it?
Just so then Ace, when the mood for romance strikes, Ace looks his lady in the eye. What do you say, Ace?
It's time.
It's time.
That's all it needs. That's all you need.
Greg, try that the next time you're in.
Let me see if I can. Can I get the music?
You got it.
There you go.
I think it's time for me to take my allergy medicine.
That's our Greggy.
Yeah. She's going to lose her mind.
Yeah.
Women swooning everywhere.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Hey, can I have a hit of that?
Hey, Christy, sorry to lay that on you this early.
That's okay, baby.
So now, once again, let's see if we learned anything because Greg Warren's special is entitled "Where the Field Corn Grows."
It's excellent.
And we learned that field corn is what, Josh?
Field corn is what you feed animals, and sweet corn is what humans eat.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Nice job.
Thank you, Greg. I'm right? Yeah, okay.
Hey, do you guys know about seed corn?
Seed
corn.
Whoa.
Yeah. They taught me about that. Now, I learned about that in Nebraska.
Okay.
Now, seed corn, the way that they grow that is this thing called cross-pollination. They have to do this thing in the late summer for like 3 weeks every year called corn detasseling.
Ah, yeah.
Chick, you want to take that?
They have to go up and down all the rows of corn, and they have to get 98.7% of the tassels off of the corn, or it doesn't work.
Okay.
And to perform this very precise operation, they hire teenagers and ex-convicts.
That's right.
Two groups not known for making any mistakes in their lives. They really do. They send their kids onto a cornfield with convicted felons. What could go wrong? How was it, son? It was great, Dad. One-Eyed Pete showed us how to make a shiv out of a corn cob. He shanked the bus driver. I think he's going to do another nickel-dime stretch.
Now, Chick McGee, didn't you detassel corn?
I sure did. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
No way.
In South Charleston, Ohio, at Landmark Farms.
For how long did you do that?
I did it for 2 summers, a couple of months.
It's horrible, though, right,
summer.
Chick?
Yeah.
It is.
Well, walking is horrible.
Right.
Sometimes you get to ride around in this special tractor.
And as you pass them, you just yank them off, right?
They have baskets that reach out into the rows of corn, and you pull them off that way. Yeah.
Wow.
That's not too bad, but the walking through the corn trail.
How old were you?
14, 15, 16, along in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends did that, too, growing up here in the Midwest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's pretty good money, like for a teenager, right?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Like $80 an hour, something like that.
What?
No, that might be wrong. That might
Full
be wrong.
benefits?
That might be wrong. My memory might be fuzzy.
So did you go
You
out?
got dental?
Yeah, dental.
Did you go out and buy
Company car.
back in the day? Did you buy, say, a 45 vinyl song?
Right.
A what?
A 45, a record.
When I got my first job, it was CDs. That's pretty much all I spent my money on.
Oh, no, 45s. Yeah, that's what I bought.
Do you remember what you bought?
I don't.
Well, you don't remember your first 45?
Probably. The first one I shoplifted was Yummy, Yummy, Yummy.
Oh, good one. That's a good song.
Or Chewy, Chewy, Chewy.
Yeah.
What was the first, did you buy, was it vinyl or CD, Christy?
See, what do you mean? I bought vinyl, of course, but
I was trying to give you a break there.
French kiss. French kiss. No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
a big,
but I told you my neighbor across the street was a DJ back in the day, and so he gave me 45s.
Cool.
So I had
So
stacks
what'd you
of them.
have to give him? I know how this. I know how this works.
What do you think? What do you think he was?
Plug Ola,
Stop.
and you're the one getting plugged.
I was a kid.
Jeez.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
45s for 69.
Oh my lord!
Hubba, hubba.
Sorry. What was the first one?
The first one, I don't remember the very first record I ever bought.
Willie, do you remember the first record you got?
CD. Well, I remember after you had gotten me a few CDs, and then I was cool enough that the first one that I intentionally bought with my own money was Led Zeppelin 4, but that was a very intentional move.
Very good.
Do you remember back in the day when you
When
could
it comes down to making out, put inside too.
you could get albums from the backs of like cereal boxes or something if you'd saved up box tops and you could send them in? And I distinctly remember getting an album back that had Diana Ross and the Supremes on one side and Neil Diamond on the other.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Now, Greg Warren, I have the music from the very first 45 I bought.
We all know. We know the story.
We all know
Shut
it.
up.
Oh.
Greg Warren, I want to see if you can identify the band or the song title or both. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, there you go. That's pretty much the way the song goes.
Tom
It's
is
the something, right?
Tom is dancing while he was doing that.
Great
he couldn't
song.
help it.
I like the song. It's the something is the name of the song, right?
It's Papa Oo Mau Mau, of course, by the Rivingtons.
Okay.
Great song.
And then there was sort of an homage done by the Trashmen, Surfing Bird.
Yeah.
That was sort of the...
Homage or theft.
I like to say homage. It's a superior tune.
I think I got an 8-track Styx Grand Illusion.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, hey.
8-track.
Wow.
Oh, that sets a date on it.
My first CD was Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton.
Oh, good.
That is a St. Louis kid right there, man. That guy, I swear, he came to St. Louis every other week. And
You're absolutely right.
And sold out.
Yes.
They would do a concert announcement, and everybody would be huddled around the radio, and they'd be, the Red Rockers coming back.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, Greg, but now you are, as we speak, you are in St. Louis.
I am.
We're talking about your new project. It's a video streaming on Amazon called Where the Field Corn Grows, free if you're on Amazon Prime. Your friend Josh Arnold will be going on a fishing trip today. He's meeting his brothers in Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
And you're
wow.
going to be driving halfway, and you will be in St. Louis this evening.
Yes.
But you're
Yes.
not staying
Really?
at Greg Warren's condo.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to stay at Greg Warren's. I am no longer allowed to stay.
That's not true, Josh. You're always welcome there.
Man, that's not what you said the last time I was in there.
That's not true, man. I let bigger staff stay there. Come on.
Oh, I hope you were able to get one of those fumigation companies. COVID-19 be damned. That guy's got BO that would knock out a cockroach. Now, you did a little bit of an impression there for a second, Greg Warren.
So good.
From the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, yes.
You did one of the great characters from that movie. Can you explain who that
I
was?
probably will. I know what I look like.
What's that guy's name?
Damone, isn't it?
Damone. Mike Damone.
Mike
Yeah.
Damone.
Yeah.
Ticket scalp.
Yeah,
Look
right.
at you, member of the honor roll, assistant to the assistant manager of the movie theater. She can't smell your qualifications. Who needs them?
Come on. That is
True
so
enough.
good.
That is dead on. That movie is kind of a distant memory for many.
Man.
But trust me,
It's really great iced tea.
that is really.
My
And
kids
you
watched
ran-
it the other day for the first time.
Oh, did they enjoy it?
They said it was a little dated. I go, well, of course it's
yeah.
dated. Yeah.
You ran into the actor at Starbucks.
Robert Romano. Josh, you talking about Robert Romano?
I sure am. Yeah.
I ran into him in a in a Starbucks when I was living in Los Angeles, and I saw. You see a lot of celebrities out there, and you're not really supposed to bother them, and I usually didn't. But I was with my friend Claude, and he was like, "Come on, man, it's Damone. You've been doing him for years.
You gotta say something."
Yeah.
So I went up to him and I go, "Hey, man, I'm a comedian. I started doing impressions of you when I was in college, and it's probably part of why I became a comedian." He goes, "So you're a comedian, huh?" I'm going to have to come check you out sometime.
That's so nice.
Yeah, he was the nicest guy in the world, man. I was circling in on him, though, because like, in LA, like all the dry cleaners have like headshots up around the dry cleaners all have headshots. So like in the neighborhood, I saw his headshot on like 3 dry cleaners' walls. I'm like, I'm getting close to Damone.
Hey, did he give you a free coffee?
He's not working there, Pat.
No, Pat.
Wasn't
Pat,
he
I
on a
asked
soap
him-
opera?
Yeah, he was on one of the CBS soap operas forever.
He was on Will and Grace for a while too.
Yeah. He's terrific.
Pat, I asked him for some tickets to Blue Oyster Cult, and he said, "No, I don't have any Blue Oyster Cult."
Where were you last week?
Yeah. Where were you last week?
You got to see
when I
Cheap
ate
Trick.
34 pairs of.
Greg Warren is
your
our
mama's
guest.
all right.
Greg, the new special is called "Where the Field Corn Grows," streaming on Amazon, and it's free if you've got the Amazon Prime. How would Damone promote it?
I mean, why would you not take a look at it?
Hey, Damone, later on today, are you going to watch Greg Warren's new special?
I mean, I probably will.
I was actually hoping for, I don't know.
I don't know, Rat. I'm really busy. He's watching cartoons.
He's watching Scooby-Doo or something. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Greg. Congratulations on the new special. And
thanks a lot, guys. Hey, Tom, can I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell those guys because I had a special coming out this week, they weren't allowed to boo me when I came on?
We played that tape.
No, we've been playing the highlight all morning. Yeah.
And we genuinely love the special, Greg.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And I do.
And we love you.
I do photograph iced tea every time I go to a certain place with the iced tea, the Cheesecake Factory. I also send Greg when I'm outraged by a crossword puzzle word.
Oh my God!
And Tom, you're well, and guys. Tom's moving up in the world. He doesn't do the minis anymore. He does the real crossword puzzle.
The word IDEO is not a word. IDEO. I'm sorry. That is not a word. New York Times be damned.
Wow.
IDEO.
How are they
IDEO.
using that? What was the clue on that?
Prefix thought. No.
idio.
I Googled it. It's not there. It's not a word. It's no.
Well,
they've been pulling that crap a lot lately.
Or the answer is PFF. Pfft. Oh, that's a word now?
Oh no! I
see that a lot. Yeah,
that's
or aha or oha or no. Those aren't words.
Yeah, they had oof the other day.
Yeah.
Now you do have your podcast about the New York Times crossword puzzle.
It's called One Down. Yeah, myself and Brendan Ayer. As soon as the world gets back to normal, I want you to be our first guest, Tom.
Oh boy, I can't wait. I've got lots of complaints. Thanks so much. Good luck with the special, and you don't have to put up Josh tonight. He's going to a hotel.
Yes.
Happy 4th.
But thank you, though.
Wow.
You're always welcome, Josh.
Thank you,
Some friend. Okay.
$30.
Now, let's see. I know what I'm supposed to talk about here. ED. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Erectile dysfunction. Nothing funny about that. But hey, the answer may be Roman. ROMAN is a pharmaceutical distributor, and you've been seeing those commercials for years on TV about the various pharmaceuticals that help in this situation. So Roman makes it super convenient to get the treatment you need right from home. Grab your phone. You can do it right now. Get on your laptop, whatever, because you can get a free online visit by going to getroman.com/wood. You log on. You'll hear back from a U.S. licensed physician within 24 hours. And if the doctor decides there's a treatment that's right for you, your medication will be shipped right to your door with free 2-day shipping. So also you'll get follow-ups with the doctor if you've got any other issues. At Roman, once again, it's getroman.com/wood if you're struggling with ED. Stay home. Go to GetRoman.com/Wood for the free online visit, free 2-day shipping. That's GetRoman.com/Wood. Once again, a free online visit, free 2-day shipping. Get part of your life back. GetRoman.com/Wood. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, we have in sports.
Huh? No, we wrapped up sports.
We wrapped up sports?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. We have plummeting into a well. We have what does space smell like?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And the Blarney Stone, caffeine overdose, and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
Hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. It's hump day, everybody, making it through as we can. Subscribe now at no cost to the Bob and Tom Show YouTube channel. You can be watching Bob and Tom tonight, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. 20 minutes of video highlights from today's Bob and Tom Show tonight. Just head on over to Bob and Tom's YouTube channel. Click the red subscribe button. Won't cost you a thing. And you will be among 100,000 other Bob and Tom fans that have subscribed to Bob and Tom's YouTube channel, and I thank you for that. Couldn't do it without you, Bob and Tom Nation. You are the best.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Carl Reiner, comedian, actor, writer, and director, is being remembered as a fun-loving, people-loving man who was warm, personable, and hilariously funny. Carl Reiner passed away Monday at the age of 98. Many of his peers say he was the architect of modern comedy. Reiner's son, Rob, followed his dad's path, becoming an actor and director in his own right, and said in a tweet last night his dad was his guiding light, and now his heart is hurting. Tim McGraw's been invited to join the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, not for his music, but for his acting. The Academy has listed McGraw as one of its 819 invitees for membership, and he's in the actors category. His credits include Country Strong and The Blind Side. Elton John lyricist Bernie Taupin has been invited in the musician category for his work on Rocket Man and Brokeback Mountain. Other musicians invited include Jeff Russo of Tonic and U2 drummer Larry Mullen Jr. If they accept, they'll be able to vote for the Oscars. And Lenny Kravitz is writing the story of the first 25 years of his life. Let Love Rule, a memoir, will cover his childhood through the release of his first album. He'll tell stories about his dad, NBC News executive Cy Kravitz, and his mom, actress Roxy Roker, as well as his former wife, actress Lisa Bonet. Let Love Rule will be in the bookstores or wherever you purchase books on October 6th. That's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yeah, he comes over to the house in a 3-day beard, sleeps on the couch, makes the place smell weird. He's on something and it damn sure ain't a job. He scares the kids, stays on the phones, got a car somewhere for me to co-sign on. He's been disowned and his wife's run off with Bob. She finally told him he wasn't worth a damn. He tries to blame it all on Vietnam, but he wasn't there. He was 15 and 74. And he's had a bad back and a messy divorce. He's got a workman's comp case tied up in court. He can't move, and I can damn sure vouch for that. He's my brother-in-law. He's from Arkansas. Lord, the best man at my wedding and the worst I ever saw. He's living off of me. He's the baby of the family. My wife won't let me shoot him 'cause he's my brother-in-law. Every day he smokes 4 packs of menthols, makes about 8 more long-distance calls, snorts alcohol, and talks like Dusty Rhodes. And he'll go through your wallet with a fine-tooth comb and eat your family out of house and home. He'll cuss out your preacher and stop up your commode. He's your brother-in-law. He's got nothing on the ball. The kind of man who'd rob from Peter and write a bad check to Paul. He's gotten out of hand. He ought to be a congressman. He's the kind of fellow that I can't stand, and he's my brother-in-law. Oh, yeah, he's the generic brand, and he's my brother-in-law. Thank you so much.
Bravo.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Can I say something about driving on the highway, first of all?
Sure, yeah.
People got to focus. It's scary out there.
Amen.
I was on a highway. A guy next to me is texting while he's driving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, look at this son of a... And then I hit a car. So I think
Wow,
he won.
it's dangerous.
I think he won that round.
Game, set, match, yeah.
Accident next to me, LOL.
OMG.
Can you text and drive?
WTF.
No, I see it all the time.
I can barely see the
I've done that.
letters
Yeah.
anyway.
I drove by I told you this. I drove by a lady with a book open on her steering wheel
Reading.
and eating a pizza. Tell me, wait a minute.
You know what?
Pizza.
Jimmy Schubert is our guest.
Hey, man, 723 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man. What was
Hey,
that?
man, I don't know. I just felt like saying, hey, man.
Can you do that during the break?
Sure, I can do that.
Christy Lee.
Yo.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. What's the weather going to be like, man?
Hey, man. Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX.
I like that character.
We have a mix of sun and clouds. Look for a high of 88. You might see a stray shower or thunderstorm pop up. And then sunny and hot tomorrow, up to 90. We are going to be in the 90s for the next 10 days or so. Get used to it.
10 days?
Yep, 70 now.
Could we meet him halfway and maybe do 5? Just asking. Welcome back. It's the Bob and Tom Show. This is Tom speaking. That's Ace. That's Chick. That's Josh. We are in a big room. Separated by distance. I don't know. And among other things, separated by attitude.
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
class.
Education.
Right.
Stations in life.
Yeah,
Sure.
oh,
Yeah.
of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Pat Godwin.
In his golf shirt?
Modeling the Phil Mickelson golf
right.
It looks
golf
pretty
line.
good, man. I'll be
great.
honest. It does.
Does this have an insert in it that makes you look like you have boobs? Is that what that is?
No, that's my boobs.
Oh,
My Mickelsons.
no, he's got his pecs, man. He's been working out with the weights. You can tell. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's been-
That's
he's
not
been-
how it came out.
He's
It
been
sounds like he
tossing
has
the
man
iron
boobs.
around.
I even have golf shorts on today. I don't know what I'm
What?
thinking.
Would you mind standing up?
Would you
I
stand
know
up
it's
and do a
visual,
turn?
But,
Oh,
look at
hey.
those legs.
What is happening?
Wait, that was too close to the squat. Stop that.
That was like the Adventures of Junior Sumo.
Yeah, don't.
It's Pat Godwin.
Are you playing around
Is that,
later?
is that being streamed worldwide on
hope
the
not.
YouTube?
Yeah.
No one
Those
wants
were
to
a
see
couple
that.
thighs, weren't they? Holy hell.
Okay.
My
Let's see.
football thighs, chick.
Christy Lee is in the next room right now. We call that the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie is over there. And we've, of course, already met Mr. Godwin. Got a new song coming up, I know, shortly from Pat. A bunch of really interesting things in the news.
Was that random music every now and again?
What's random noise?
I did not do
was
that.
a drum falling over.
Every now and
Can
then
we take his computers away?
You'll hear stuff going off all morning.
There you go.
Is that real or an accident?
Missed it. I didn't hear
Are you
it.
supposed to answer the phone?
Is it out in the hallway? Hey, Donnie, you're on. Go ahead.
There it is.
Hello.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Sorry, Donnie.
Think I wasn't calling collect, Dick.
Yeah.
Kind of a mess, wasn't it? Yeah.
You talk about stuff going off all the time on Tom's computer. That's sort of par for the course. You guys hear all these fireworks being shot off all night long.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
weird. They've been doing it for weeks.
Yeah.
They say they've never sold more fireworks than ever that they're selling this year.
Oh, I love it. It's like a month-long drum solo, keeping every Karen on DEFCON 2. Swear to God. I love all fireworks, the big ones, the little ones, all different colors. If you can blow it up and bang it, I'm all for it. And I heard a bunch of states are canceling their fireworks show this year, but where I
That's
live,
weird.
we're making up for it, Christy, just as people.
Really?
You know, getting together, take care of business, you know, instead of bringing a covered dish, we're bringing fireworks, keeping our neighbors up. You know, it ain't like they got work in the morning. I don't understand why they're canceling the public shows anyways, because it's up in the air, and you can see them from miles and miles away. How much more social distance can you be than miles apart?
Good point. Yep.
Basic math is 6 of one and 2 half dozen another.
Yeah.
My favorite place to get my fireworks, free tip from Donnie Baker, go to them small mom and pop fireworks roadside stands.
Yeah.
You know the guy that sells them off some exit ramp? He's always got some name like Crazy Larry or One-Eyed Willie. You know, burning eye patch, got a peg leg. Says, got them gently used porno mags in the back of the tent. I swear to God.
Donnie, do you have any favorites in the great world of fireworks?
Oh, like I said, all of them are great, Tom, except snakes. I think snakes are dumb.
Oh.
They just look like the Earth's cutting a cat turd backwards, you know?
That's a
Pretty
problem.
good description, I would say, actually.
Pick my favorite. I like the big booms, man. I like the loud ones more than I like light shows. And I like my fireworks like I like my ladies on the weekend. Real loud and not too bright, you know? I swear to God. Because the fancy flashing fireworks, you got to wait, you know? It's the longest time of year for sun. You got to wait real late to set them off. But I like to start blasting my stash off around 4:30 in the afternoon. I like it loud, like Def Leppard's. The good fireworks all come with mounts and whatnot. But I'll say it like this. I like a good bottle rocket as much as anything. Man, when I was little, we'd chase each other around with bottle rockets loaded for bear with them. You know, it's like we was playing paintball, but more like Rambo. You know, you need to be careful, though. I got a cousin, Brandy. That's with an A-Y and an I-E in it.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Well, she was lighting off bottle rockets and drinking a bottle of 151. She burned down their pole barn one year.
Oh, hey.
She used to get drunk. She'd spread her legs and shoot them from her crouch.
Wow.
Swear to God. It's called putting a heater in your tweeter. And one year she tried to load both cannons, got busted for mudslinging. But
Donnie.
I swear to God. Luckily her car wasn't in there, but she did lose about 4 mower decks, 2 tubs of Beanie Babies. Fortune. Can't be too sad, though, because we both got an uncle who lost both his hands because of fireworks.
Good Lord.
Yikes, both. That must have been a really bad accident.
Yeah.
No, it was 2 accidents, Tom, because he lost his hands 2 separate times. The first was the great M80 mishap of 88. Another was, let me ask you ever try lighting TNT with your offhand, Tom?
No, it would be very dangerous, I think.
It ain't easy. I know. You use your armpit. You just ask Uncle Lefty. And I didn't say him no more. We call him Stubhub now because there ain't nothing left below the rest. but spoiler alert, my aunt calls him third base. Swear to God.
Whoa.
Do that math, Christy.
Yeah, I just did.
I guess it's sort of like calling a bald guy curly when you think about it. I gotta go.
Very helpful.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they say that, what did you say it was yesterday? The percentage increase in the sales?
I thought it was 200%, maybe. But did somebody say 700%?
I've heard both figures. But
Wow.
Home fireworks outfits way up.
Way up.
Okay.
So many places aren't having.
Blowing off steam, people are.
Oh, well. Once again, if you could see Mr. Godwin, Pat, if you had a logo on that, it looks like you're the assistant football coach for a small Midwestern college.
You guys are real lazy out there today.
Poor practice, poor game performance. Just that simple.
Now, I got something that's going to make you happy, Pat.
All right. Lay it on me.
You and I are huge Beatle fans.
We are.
Christy, Beatle news.
Yeah, Ringo Starr taking his 80th birthday bash online. The Beatle musician who usually stages a major street party in L.A. to mark his July 7th birthday each year, will instead be doing a virtual celebration for 2020. Once again, Ringo turns 80 on July 7th.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, man, oh man.
Joe, 80. Wow.
Who was the oldest Beatle?
Ringo.
Oh, okay.
Ringo. Yes. And
peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Yes.
The late great.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell him if he wants me to join his online party. No, I'm busy. Thank you. I'm not doing anything after the 7th. How about that?
Come on, he's Ringo. That's pretty good.
Little tribute?
You got a tribute to Ringo?
He's Ringo Starr. Here we go. Who would have thought I'd be 80 years old and my hair would stay brown eternally? I'm done signing drums, but I'll flash a peace sign. I dribble sometimes when I pee. Oh, I get by with a little help from Depends. Keep dry with a little help from Depends. Yes, I'm gonna lie and say I don't wear Depends. I don't wear Depends. Good night, everyone.
All right.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Nice.
Peace and love.
Nice job in that last note.
I love that last note.
Wow. Yeah, very good. 80 years old, the great Ringo.
Yeah, hard to believe.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you keep going, Ringo. Make it to 110, please.
Yeah, why not?
At
No,
least.
it's not going to happen.
You never know. Carl Reiner made it to 98.
Yeah.
The late, great Carl
Yeah.
Reiner. So some nice tributes.
Yes.
Beautiful tributes to him yesterday.
Now, let's get back to anything on a lighter note, Christy?
So the goring of a bison thing.
Well, no, do that one. I like that one.
You want to do that one?
She deserves
A
it.
California woman's been gored by a bison at Yellowstone National Park.
Way to go, Karen.
The 72-year-old woman reportedly got too close to the animal to try to take a photo of it.
Sheesh.
According to the National Park Service, rangers provided immediate medical care. The lady was flown by helicopter to Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center.
What does that cost, you suppose?
I don't know. I don't think your insurance covers that either,
Yeah,
usually.
helicopter ride? Woo.
Yellowstone's senior bison biologist Chris Jermia advised people to stay at least 75 feet away from bison, to move away if they approach, and to run away or find cover.
I know everything there is to know about bison.
Oh, is that right?
I
Yeah.
really dig them.
Oh,
They
my.
charge.
Especially the lady bison.
Oh, sir.
yeah.
I think you might be too into that.
Oh, I'm into it, man.
So,
Why
June
are you carrying a
25th
step ladder?
incident was the second to occur in less than 6 weeks. That's all about the selfie, kids.
yeah.
There should be a coffee book. Photos, these selfies, and then a little blurb that tells you what happened immediately after that selfie.
I think there is.
There are like several
Yeah, I think there
online
Yeah.
sites that the last photos these people
Yeah.
ever take, or
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't released, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
grizzly. That's
The people that fall off the cliff. I guess they wanted to get one just a little closer.
Boy, oh
It's a
boy.
shame it's not a video so we could see the bison attacking. The camera drops just before you hear that horrible sound.
All right.
Oh, the gourding.
Yeah.
All right. Bison. Sticking it to the man.
How'd you like
Sticking
to be
it to the woman.
gored?
Oh, that hurt. Right?
And I think that at Yellowstone they've been encouraging what we now call social distancing for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you pointed out, Josh, the bison, delicious.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Very lean meat.
Yeah.
Really tasty.
But man, for a while there, the bison, they thought they were fine. Then all of a sudden, bison burgers. What the hell's this?
Yeah.
And what we call the buffalo really is a bison.
Apparently, right?
Let's not get.
Isn't it a
let's
bison
not
on
do
the
this.
buffalo nickel?
Yeah, that's a bison.
Yeah. who
One of
knew?
them roam and the other one does. Where the bison roam, you don't hear that. You hear buffalo roam.
I know. So they should change the name of Buffalo, New York. Hell, they're changing everything else.
Oh, jeez. Bison, New York? Did you see the story?
I'm sure someone's pulling down a statue of a bison somewhere.
Why do they call him Bison Bill, Jodie Foster?
Well, I'll tell you this, Dr. Lecter.
He likes to skin his humps.
Oh.
That was the line.
Is that the
It
line?
was. It started as a sick joke.
Did you see the story in Wisconsin? A family was fishing in Bloomer, Wisconsin.
Formerly Pantyville.
Trisha and Brian Hurt and their son Brady were out fishing, and they thought they saw a dog swimming in the water. Turned out to be a small bear whose head was caught in one of those clear plastic cheese ball tubs. We've all seen those.
This is adorable video. Really is.
It took a couple of tries, but the family was able to pry the container off, freed the little cub, and he swam off to shore to look for his mom. But it is a cute video. It really is. If you get a chance to check
I'm
that
glad
out.
they were
It's up
able
on
to
my
help.
Twitter.
I mean, couldn't a baby bear tear into you?
Well, they could, but it's swimming. They kind of creep up behind it, and they get on the side, and I think the bear wanted out of the tub as much as.
Yeah, don't you kind of think animals know you're helping them?
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Yeah, one time I was trying to help a dog in an alleyway in Chicago, and then it started just barking back at me, and I kicked it by accident. I didn't mean to, but I kicked it by accident.
What the hell? I mean, what was it? How were you trying to help it?
I was like, I got on my sort of on my knees. I got low. I put my fist out to try to help it.
What was wrong with the dog?
Nothing was wrong with it. It was just kind of lost. And then it started going, bark, 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 like a
Maybe it
little
lived
scary
there.
dog.
Lived in an alley?
No, he lived near, and then someone yelled towards it, and they got their dog, and I was like, sorry. And I didn't actually kick it, but it just looked like it from their perspective. It wasn't a good look on my part. It wasn't a good look.
The optics weren't that great.
Yeah, and now I don't help anything ever. No, I don't help anything ever.
That's the way. I
you
live
learned
my-
your lesson.
I
Learned
live
my
my
lesson.
life that way. Good job.
Check your philosophy, for example, with respect to geese.
The geese and I have a deal.
What's the deal?
I don't evade the geese, but I don't speed up and try to hit them either.
Oh.
It's up to them to get out of the way.
Am I the only one that likes when the geese are crossing the road?
I think it's so cute.
I think it's so funny.
I do too. And I always go, you can fly, you know.
Yeah, they're clueless.
Yeah, they just take their time. I think it's out of spite. They know.
Oh, yeah,
You'll wait.
they're a spiteful bird.
And there's like one goose that makes sure all the other geese
Right.
get across.
I
and-
love it.
Yeah.
I can watch it for an hour.
Filthy
Well, it takes
geese.
that long.
They produce fields of turds.
They sure do.
The movement of a middle-aged
Yes.
Usually green.
man. Oh, yeah, green and runny. Come on.
Like the killing fields. Except instead of bones, they're geese turds. Just can't step.
Coming up, we have parrots in the news.
You ever go to one of those
Stop.
those
Will you stop?
rib fests?
Will you stop?
Please.
He loves
Feel
this.
like you're-
He loves this killing field
Feel like
joke
you're in
so much.
Cambodia.
It's a
in
tough joke, but it's
74.
a good joke.
Even a quick look at anything that goes
I
into this
understand.
joke.
Look, I'm well aware of it. God. It's a strong joke. It's rough, but it's strong.
It's very rough.
rough but fair.
Yes.
No.
Give me the teaser, Christy.
I said, coming up, we have a guy alone with hundreds of parrots. We have a caffeine overdose. Think about that as you down your third or fourth cup of coffee.
Uh-oh.
Watch out for that well.
Watch
out for that
well.
Yes.
Oh, and Pat, I don't know if you heard about this, but the famous Blarney Stone in Ireland has reopened.
Josh has been there, yeah.
Yeah, I've kissed it.
Well, you can kiss it again.
All right.
We'll find out how and why when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom next. Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Bob. What are you doing out here? Same thing you're doing. Got a light? Oh, we are smoking in front of the building. We are standing. We are talking. But mostly, we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking, we love smoking. I met a girl from another office. She's a smoker, just like me. Now we're dating, and we're smoking. We're smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building, and we smell like we've been camping. It could be raining, it could be snowing, but we're smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking, we love smoking. I never was a smoker until I looked outside. They were smoking while I was working. So now I'm smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building, and the ashtrays are overflowing. We are smoking instead of working. We are smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building. We are standing. We are talking, but mostly we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Smoking in front of the building. Smoking. Oh, God. In front of the building.
Nicely done.
Where was the end?
On your nightstand.
You got your hot fudge. I got my eel sauce. That's right. Oh yeah, you got your mayonnaise. Yeah.
How about some honey mustard?
Nobody's better than me. Nobody's better than me. I eat that. All I do, I eat and jerk it and I jerk it and I eat it.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Bob. And this is Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
24/7. The following commercial announcement has been paid for by Curly Johnson Industries.
Have you spent a fortune on expensive hair dyes and rinses trying to regain that youthful appearance you once enjoyed, only to find that the hair on your head no longer matches the unattractive gray hair found in your pubic region? Hey, no one wants to go gray down there. And now you don't have to. Introducing Puberts, the first pubic hair color treatment system. Hi, I'm Chick McGee for Puberts. Puberts, you'll think you've died and gone to heaven.
Honey, I'm running late for work. Have you seen my boxer shorts?
Do I have to do everything? Can't you... Hey, wait a minute. My goodness, Tom. Say, have you lost weight? You look great. Listen, I've got some time to kill. Could you help me remove my big brassiere? I really feel like a massage.
Thanks, Pubert.
Later that same day.
Hey, great racquetball game, Tom. Say, you're looking great. Have you been working out? You know, we're looking for a new vice president of operations. Why don't you stop by my office this afternoon and we'll talk about that promotion?
Thanks, Pubert.
Mother Nature had her way. Now your pubes are going gray. No need to go gray down there. Puberts is for pubic hair. Puberts, Puberts.
My youthful look is back.
Puberts, Puberts.
My pubic hair is black.
It's Puberts. And thanks to our crack research team, Puberts is now available for the ladies. Girls, how many intimate moments have been spoiled when that special someone notices the cuffs just don't match the collar? With Puberts' easy-to-use match-your-patch color system, you'll be coordinated from top to bottom. So snatch a bottle off the shelf today.
Puberts, Puberts.
The guys, they all respond.
Puberts.
My pubic hair is blonde.
That's Puberts. Now you don't have to be afraid of dying. A product of Frigamall Industries, Flatbush, New York.
45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee's right there. She's got the weather forecast.
Mix of sun and clouds and a high of 88. Clear tonight down to 70. Sunny, hot, 90 tomorrow. 70 and sunshine right now.
Thank you very much, Christy. Now, teach your smart speaker, whatever you call it, Alexa or Sharon or Karen, whatever
Connie,
you want to call it,
maybe.
Connie, whatever you call it. Hey, Alexa, can you please wake me up tomorrow morning with the Bob and Tom Show? Okay, right there on iHeartRadio at Q95.
Happy to, Tom.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Thank you very much, Alexa. Once again, play Q95 all day long, Alexa.
I like those briefs.
Keep the dogs company, Alexa. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here, the big room, on this, the 1st of July, 2020. A year that will live in infamy. There's Ace. That's Josh chuckling. Chick McGee's across the way. That's the crazycockwine.com sports desk. Christy Lee's in the next room. That happens to be the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Yep.
Over there on the big screen, it's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hi, Pat. How are you? And then Willie G. Over there in the hot box, the other room. We're socially distanced and in a bunch of different rooms trying to keep everybody happy. And we're doing just that, I hope. Thank you very much for joining us.
Are you happy?
I am. Now, I'm sure you've got something in the news that will make me unhappy. What have you got?
All right. Okay.
Fair enough.
People in Ireland are tentatively returning to shops, hair salons, and restaurants as the country emerges from its coronavirus lockdown. Some are going further still, kissing the famous Blarney Stone in order to regain, quote, the gift of the gab. Legend has it that planting one's lips on the limestone block at Blarney Castle, near the city of Cork, gives people the ability to charm anyone with their eloquence.
Yeah, it's famous.
Yeah.
Now, you've done this, right?
I have, yeah. I had no idea that it was at the top of this sort of castle thing, and then you have to lay down on your back and lean backwards and hold on to these handrails to kiss the stone. It's actually a part of the side of the thing, yeah.
The facade.
And where it's been kissed is so worn compared to the rest of the stone.
Why? Are people French kissing it?
I mean, it's just from years and, decades, I guess, I don't know when it started, maybe even centuries of lips being put on.
And it's supposed to...
the limestone.
It gives you the gift of gab. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah. I was a mute before I kissed him.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
Here it is. It says, legend has it that one of Colthurst's 15th century predecessors had a speech impediment and that the castle proprietor saved a witch drowning in the lake on the castle's grounds.
All true, yeah.
The witch told him that he would receive the gift of eloquence if he kissed the stone.
How about that?
Did it work?
I guess. It must have worked if they're still doing it.
We're talking about it, right?
If you French kiss the Blarney Stone, do you become eloquent in French? Okay, now this also says that...
you wouldn't do it, right? You wouldn't kiss it.
Nah.
Josh, are they cleaning that in between kisses?
That's what it's... Okay, here we go. An array of health and safety measures have been put in place, according to this news account, including the use of a cleanser that the owner of Blarney Castle says is approved by the World Health Organization. Well, this is tricky. It says it kills 99.9% of the viruses. That's not 100%.
No, let's hope Corona's one of them.
Hopefully it doesn't kill spells. That could be bad.
That would be bad.
Well, I always heard that the locals would pee on the Blarney Stone and then stand back and laugh when people kiss.
I heard that too, yeah.
But,
it's not really
evidently
possible.
they can't. That's impossible.
I mean, you can pee. You can go up there and pee on it.
Are you supposed to kiss Plymouth Rock? Isn't that another one? No? You can pee on that one.
You're confusing this with a glory hole.
No.
You don't pee in the glory hole. You learn that quickly. Yeah.
I was wondering why there was a defense. That was very uncomfortable.
It was fun. I liked. Yeah, it was cool. I'm glad I was able to do it.
Go back to Ireland and kiss it. Except you can't fly there from America.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Oh God.
Hey, it's your old skipper buddy, Captain Dave calling.
Hey, Captain Dave, how are you, sir?
How are you? Hey, Chickie.
Yeah.
How about ya?
How about you, baby?
Yeah, man. Hey, I guess you boys heard about the Cambodian man who was in the water and had a wiener leech swim up his penis.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He went swimming and some critter swam up his Johnson, if you will.
That's right, and he drank a quart of his blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure sounds like a freak of nature, but any sailor will tell you anyone who swims in open water is prone to these deadly wiener leeches. It's just a fact of nature.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful in its own way.
Really?
As long as you consider a blood-sucking parasite climbing through your D-hole and gorging itself on your love veins' most personal juices a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's your thing, then
it's in the eye of the beholder.
If you've got an ex-wife, you know exactly what having a wiener leech feels like. Yeah, the only difference is most judges don't order you to give your house to the damn leech.
Okay.
And don't mention that to my first mate, Clappy. Oh, God, right now he's sleeping on my boat, the chum dumpster, while wiener leeches are living in two of his former houses. And he's still paying the mortgage and the utilities. The poor dumb son of a bitch. He needs to stop hiring that law firm that advertises with tattoos on strippers' asses. You know which one. You know which one I'm talking about, don't you?
No, what's the name of it?
The law firm of Shyster, Scabby, Plankwalker, and Taint. Oh, I tell you, they're just no damn good. Anywho, I'm going to go for a swim in a swimming pool like God intended. A pool at the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That's right. Where walking the plank means going off the diving board, doing a cannonball, and getting some land-lubbing, bikini-clad MILF all wet. Avast me, hearties, and bon voyage.
Thanks, Captain Dave.
Hi, Captain.
They're in the chum dumpster. I guess the chum dumpster's still taking tours.
Well, he didn't mention this time, but
apparently you can.
I would assume
you can still go out of the chum dumpster.
Charter.
Good luck with that.
Do some fishing. Now, Christy Lee is once again at the news desk. Have we missed anything?
Oh, yeah. People apparently are defecating outside Queen Elizabeth's vacation castle in Scotland.
That's nice.
Well, first of all, the term vacation castle. That's problematic, right?
Is she a
there.
vampire? My vacation castle.
Visitors are allowed to exercise and socialize outside Balmoral Castle, where the Queen frequently visits for the holidays. But there are currently no open public bathrooms for use due to corona. So the estate has tweeted photos of wet wipes found around the grounds and wrote, quote, "Disappointed to see so many wipes discarded on the estate today." Balmoral added, people are choosing to relieve themselves right next to busy baths or monuments rather than move a little bit further away to avoid contamination.
Hey, I got some brown for the crown.
No one likes that guy.
Who is that? Why is he in the UK, that guy?
He liked that guy? He liked what he said?
Yeah, no one wants to sit next to
Vacation castle right there has got me going.
What's wrong with the vacation castle?
The estate acknowledged people may need to answer the call of nature, but advised
I've got some advice for them.
that they urinate at least 98 feet from
Why don't
rocks
they get
or streams.
some portalets?
Defecate as far away as possible from buildings, paths, water courses, and farm animals, and bury their feces in a small hole and replace the turf.
Can't put portalets outside the Queen's vacation castle. That looks
you can.
it looks tacky.
Better than have people dropping deuces everywhere.
The corgis will eat it.
Those corgis. How adorable are corgis?
Their ears,
so
and their
short little legs.
Yeah.
My God.
No, seriously, why don't they just get some porta-johns? God.
No, of course they should.
I doubt.
But I bet that there's a reason why they're not. Because of something like that. We can't have the Queen looking at
Porta-johns?
outhouses.
Sure we can. We can have the Queen use one, okay? She's just a person. Wow, that is just ridiculous.
She's got like 9 months left. Let's let her.
Oh, no. Her mom lived to be, what, 103?
102, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Queen Mom did go a while.
Yeah, well, when you don't have to ever do anything. You've got someone.
Your feet never touch the ground.
Yes, the royal wiper. Okay, well.
Yeah, there he is. Fascinated by that.
I know.
The vacation castle.
That's awesome.
Who says that?
I aspire to have a vacation castle.
I want a vacation castle.
You'd love to be some monarch somewhere.
Sure you would.
King Thomas.
Wait a minute. It's starting to sound good.
King Thomas.
And Prince William over there.
No, if he becomes a king, I'm not going to be there. No way. I'm out of there.
Daddy.
We're all the court jesters.
Did you go to Balmoral?
You know, that's kind of what this show's like. Yes, I'm King Thomas.
Yes.
Prance in front of me. Do a dance. Yes, do a little dance.
My dad always
We're all
claimed
court
if he won the lottery, we would all have to. He would sit in a throne, and we would all have to come and present what we would do with money if he were to give us some. So he said I would be like a king, and you would have to.
Love it.
You'd have to pitch your ideas for your money to me before I gave you any. I guarantee he would have done it.
It's the best.
What would your pitch been?
Oh, I don't know. I never really got. I never got too far to thinking about it.
I see.
Every time you play the lottery, don't you kind of think you're going to win?
Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely.
That's why people play.
Yeah, but I'm like serious. Like, oh no, I think this is the one. I'm going to win this.
Do you
time.
play the same numbers every time?
Yes, I get randos or whatever, and then I get
What, from like a Chinese restaurant, or do you?
No, I just
you have a computer
Quick
pick.
pick.
Yeah, the quick pick.
Quick picks.
And then I'll get one of the same numbers. And I recently looked at them. I only know like what two of them mean. I have no idea why.
You pick those numbers?
I see. Well,
69, 69, 69, 69.
Hilarious.
Okay. Coming up, we have a exciting story about trying to get to the hospital to give birth.
Yeah. Did
Oops.
you watch that video?
Too late. Yeah, and the video's available to see.
Oh, yeah.
From the doorbell cam.
Yep. Boy, those Ring cameras.
You talk about, well, we're dropping our new album. She's dropping a new kid. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Tell us what you think. Call 888-BOB-TOM-1. More of the Bob and Tom Show next.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Rolling through a Wednesday with you. Greg Warren joined us, as well as our resident geek Jessica Alsman zooming in. And coming up later this morning, comedian relationship expert Allie Breen from New York City. She's not so much a relationship expert, but she gets lots of letters from our listeners about their relationships. We try to solve the problems going over it on the Bob and Tom Show. So who knows? If you've sent Allie a letter asking for help, we may be talking about your relationship later this morning right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. New York City lawmakers have approved a plan to shift $1 billion from policing to education and social services in the coming year. The spending plan, passed by the City Council early Wednesday, came as lawmakers struggled to deal with the fallout of the coronavirus pandemic, which has sapped the city of billions of dollars in revenue. The cut to police spending fell short, though, of what activists sought. Mayor Bill de Blasio supports the $88.2 billion spending plan. Council Speaker Corey Johnson called the budget a disappointment. Russian President Vladimir Putin wrapping up his main political project of the year. That's the constitutional vote that would allow him to extend his rule until 2036. The nationwide balloting on the amendments that would reset the clock on Putin's tenure and enable him to serve 2 more 6-year terms enters its final day Wednesday. For the first time in Russia, the polls were open for a week to help reduce crowds on Election Day and to bolster turnout amid the coronavirus pandemic. And a Wisconsin family that went fishing ended up with quite an unusual catch. It happened over the weekend in Bloomer, Wisconsin, where Tricia and Brian Hurt and their son Brady were casting for fish. They saw what they thought was a dog swimming in the water. Turned out to be a small bear whose head was caught in one of those clear plastic cheese ball tubs. It took a couple of tries, but the family were able to pry the container off, and free to the tub, the bear returned to shore. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
It's been so hot, even the lot lizards are giving discounts. It's the other night for my half birthday, I kindly spoiled myself and invited one back to the cab, and she told me it's going to be $20 for full service, but she had to do it with the mask on, of course.
Wow.
But for me, I like them on the mask on account that way I can't smell the fella before me on their breath.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Well, Jerry, this time we've really done it. We went and caught the crabs.
That's right, Dino. Pubic enemy number 1. Let's tell those girls how we feel.
Strangers in my shorts, I keep on scratching.
Strangers in my shorts, these eggs keep hatching.
With each and every itch, I'm reminded of you.
No wonder those girls were so easy, Dino.
We met at that motel down by the ocean.
Now I'm back at home with my Quell lotion.
Trying to forget our little rendezvous. Strangers in my shorts, they're multiplying. Strangers in my shorts, why aren't they dying?
I'm sitting here at home with my little comb. The medicine the doctor gave doesn't work, I'll have to shave.
Every time I look, they make me shudder.
These aren't the kind of crabs you eat with butter.
Oh, life is so unkind with strangers in my shorts.
Here, Jerry, put on some more of this Quell lotion.
I don't know, Dino. It makes my pubes look all greasy.
That's perfectly natural, Pally. They call that a Jerry curl.
Oh, hey, Dino, knock, knock.
Who's there?
No more.
No more who?
No more Mr. Lice Guy.
8:02 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Q95's got some serious cash coming your way. Be listening carefully. Maybe starting pretty soon. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that's right. Christy Lee has an update in the weather forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Partly cloudy today. Look for a high of 88. Clear tonight down to 70. Sunny, hot, 90 tomorrow. We're up to 72 degrees.
Hey, Pat, can you give me an A on that keyboard?
Okay. Now an A minor, please.
A.
Hi, everyone. everyone. Christy Lee here for AAA.
Thank
Want a membership that offers Pizza Mine?
I love Pizza Mine.
Pizza Mine. They do a
Who
good
wouldn't
pie.
want Pizza Mine?
Yeah, that's a great pie.
You get peace of mind, and you'll save a ton of money. Everyone knows when you have a AAA membership, you get the security of 24/7 roadside service with just a call or a click, along with car battery replacement service, towing when you need it. But your AAA membership also offers great access to discounts and deals on food from your favorite delivery place and automatic savings on online purchases. And you know, for about the same per month as a fast food meal deal, you could have a AAA membership. Think about that, grad. What a great gift. What are you waiting for? For a AAA membership, just stop by an office, visit AAA.com, or call 844-GO-AAA-GO. And don't forget to ask about travel planning and great insurance rates, auto and home, because you don't have to be stuck on the side of the road to get assistance from AAA.
What are the odds? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's the big show from the big room today. Chick McGee across the way at the crazycockwine.com sports desk. I'm Tom. That's Ace. There's Josh over there.
Hi.
Through the glass, there's Willie G.
Hey.
Through the glass over there in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom, it's Christy Lee.
Hey.
On the big screens, we got from two different locations being piped in from the next building over. It's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
And then being piped in from her home, it's once again the lovely Jessica Alsman. Hi, Jessica. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Good. Good. You're looking good today and feeling good.
Thank you.
You look gigantic today. You're
You
taking.
look gigantic
No,
today.
she's
Nice to hear.
There you go. Now you look. See,
Boy, he really knows how to talk to the ladies.
no,
doesn't
see,
he?
it's because the camera angle on
Ooh,
you.
she's just leaned closer to her computer.
Okay, you look like you're twice as big as Pat. No,
And that's impossible.
they're gigantic. Okay, Christy Lee's at the news desk, as I mentioned. Now, Jessica, we were doing a little quiz earlier today. As a music fan, what was the first record, tape, or CD that you purchased?
I think the first CD I had was Jock Jams.
Oh.
CD. It was a cassette. And then Salt and Pepper, very necessary.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
Yes. Oh, yes.
One of your favorites, Tom.
Pepper. Okay.
Tom, do you ever play one of those? It wasn't round, but you get them in like magazines or on boxes of the.
Cereal boxes and stuff. Yeah. The vinyl records.
Oh, yeah, they'd have records in them.
Yeah.
They were usually pretty awful.
Yeah.
Did you ever play one of those?
Yeah, I forget what it was, though. Some kids song. But the first record I purchased, as I mentioned earlier, was, we'll see if you can identify this one, Jessica.
Please stop. No one wants to hear this song but you.
This is a great song by the band The Rivingtons. Give it a listen. I purchased this from Woolworths, the 5 and dime. Remember this one? Everybody sing. Rivington's a great gospel band.
You know, when he says something like, remember this one? He expects us to go, yeah!
Chick, he is just holding us hostage when he plays that song.
Sure is.
He's holding all of us
Papa
hostage.
Umau Mau sounds like an overthrown dictator from some Caribbean island.
Papa Umau.
Well, today,
Idi Amin and Papa Umau Mau.
I've been thinking about this.
Papa Umau Mau. Finally, after all of these years.
I really think the first 45 I ever purchased was Sugar Sugar by the Archies.
You have said that before.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
Didn't you have one of those record players with the like the red felt or the yellow felt on the turntable, and it had a lid? You'd open it and shut it.
It was like a little luggage case.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Close and play?
Yeah.
I think
No,
that
it wasn't a close and play. It was just like a regular.
I actually, many years ago, probably, let me think about this, probably 15 years ago, I bought remember what's that store, the hardware place, Restoration Hardware?
Yeah.
Remember that they had those, you could buy like the suitcase and it was actually a vinyl turntable. I bought one of those.
Was it Croswell or something?
Yeah. And,
Crosley?
Crosley.
Yeah, but in any event, the return of vinyl is fun.
I remember the first record, 45, I bought that changed my life. And I went from, I called it pop music to big girl music, was Come Together by the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the song, of course, the history of the music business, there's a lot of sort of thievery, cultural appropriation and the like.
Oh, you're going to play Surfing Bird now, too?
How will everybody say about the bird? The bird, bird, bird.
superior song.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
Very
it's vastly inferior.
I've always loved it.
Stolen.
No, it's a proper homage to the
Always
Rivingtons.
loved it.
I have, always.
Surfing Bird.
Yeah. I think the first time I heard, I'd heard it on oldie stations as a kid, and then Pee Wee Herman does a version in the movie Back to the Beach with Annette Venicello.
Is that right?
Yes.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, I loved Back to the Beach. They had cameos. It was loaded with cameos. I remember they're at a bar, and Gilligan is sitting there. And then the skipper actually walks in, Alan Hale Jr. Yeah.
Oh, how'd they get those guys?
Oh, dude, they got everybody. They got everybody.
They just asked them.
Gilligan and the skipper.
And at Annette Venicello's house, she opens up her cabinets, and it's filled with Skippy peanut butter. It was kind of a joke because she did those
commercially.
advertisements.
Right.
So I'm going to get back to
When I was 10, I loved it.
I didn't hear a lot
Gilligan,
from
the skipper, too?
Yes.
The millionaire?
And his wife?
What about
Thank you, Christy.
The movie star.
what about Mary
And
Ann?
the rest.
Professor Ann, Marianne.
Is Mary Ann the only one left? No, Ginger's still around, right?
Tina Louise?
Yeah, right.
I
But she
think.
looks like a carry-on right now.
They're both still good. Yeah.
Hey, be nice.
She looks
Women
like,
age.
Looks like a carry-on.
Well, they've been on the beach forever, you know?
Yeah.
Women age and still
Women
look good.
age.
Yeah.
Let us just be ourselves.
Okay, now I want
We
to see
do,
if,
Christy.
Jessica, you missed a lot. Greg Warren has a new special out there. It's
Oh,
called,
yeah.
It's called Where the Field Corn Grows, streaming on Amazon. Please watch. It's great. Very
It is.
clean. You can watch it with the kids, whatever.
Love Greg Warren. Can't wait to check it out.
Now, do you know the difference between field corn and sweet corn?
They're different heights, and sweet corn, I think you eat, and field corn, you don't.
Good
There you
point.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Field corn's for the animal. Very good.
For the animals.
Now, what's your favorite kind of corn to eat?
Oh, sweet corn.
What do you mean? What kind
No,
of
do you mean
corn?
on the cob? Or
What, pop?
Yeah,
do you like-
Creamed?
Yeah.
I like to peck it
Now,
off the ground.
Now,
Corn casserole?
Succotash.
You're just
Give me
mean,
succotash,
mean and
baby.
sarcastic. Josh was saying his favorite is creamed corn on the cob, messy but delicious.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to really maneuver it, but it's oh boy, nothing like it.
Best
That
thing-
is a silly joke.
The two best things I've eaten in the last 5 years, and I'm not kidding, from a truck in Austin, Texas, Mexican sweet corn was number one, and number two were those donuts I got.
Crazy good. Yeah.
They were insanely good recently. So Mexican street corn is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And I would love to get cream corn on the cob because I love cream corn. I love corn on the cob. Now I'm getting really hungry. We need to go back to Christy Lee. She's at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. What have we missed?
You're not going to be hungry after this story. A Florida birthing center's doorbell camera caught a woman giving birth in the parking lot. According to the Miami Herald, Susan Anderson, her husband, and a midwife rushed to the Natural Birth Work Center in Margate. But the baby had other ideas and could not wait for them to get inside.
Yowza.
The center's Ring camera recorded Susan standing in a T-shirt, maternity shorts, and flip-flops with her husband supporting her and the midwife crouching behind her.
Him, baby. Come on, baby. Him, baby.
In the video, Sandra Lavinia tells two arriving officers, "It's okay, I'm the midwife. She's going to have a baby." A moment later, Lavinia catches the baby girl and passes the newborn between Susan's legs and into her arms. The baby comes through the leg of her shorts. It's unbelievable. Both Susan and baby Julia are doing fine, and the video was shared with permission on the center's Facebook page. It went viral. It was everywhere
It's
yesterday.
that Ring camera.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to Josh when he had to poop at the Golden Corral.
Yep.
Number 3.
Right through the short leg. My buddy was standing behind me, caught it, handed it to me. We wept. It was a beautiful sight.
Real fat.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I eat until I poop. That's what I do. Like, I'm not done. I'm not stopping eating until it starts coming out of me.
You'll poop anywhere, right,
Yeah.
Josh?
I'm like a Play-Doh Fun Factory. I just keep filling myself up until it starts coming out. So fat. So fat.
Oh.
How do I get around?
Look, his face is turning red.
Fat.
Sorry. I'm just saying that the Ring camera at Golden Corral catches a lot of things. I'm sorry. Pat? What? So this lady gives birth in the parking lot. You said you had a song?
I can't beat Josh's little sing-along. Yeah, I have a little song.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Woo! The baby came right there in the parking lot. With a midwife, her husband, she just left her parking spot. Don't the baby seem to come in a taxi cab when the pudendum's not numb? She got knocked up and gave birth in a parking lot. Goop, goop on the stoop, yeah. Goop, goop. Everybody practice that. Goop, goop on the stoop, yeah. Goop, goop on the stoop. Yeah, 9 months ago, she did it in the parking lot. With a dome light on, music playing, he found the G-spots. Oh. They were doing it nice and slow without a condom, don't you know? 9 months later, she's giving birth in a parking lot. Goop, goop, goop. Will the insurance cover giving birth in a parking lot? That was nice, guys.
Very nice.
Oh, wasn't that nice?
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Well done.
Pretty cheap way to have a baby, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
boy, they did save thousands.
yes. Hell yes, they did.
Wow.
I wonder if the place they were going, the natural birthplace. Well, technically, you're on the property,
Yeah, we're
so
charging.
you have to. Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Oh, I'd be furious.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm guessing it wasn't her first.
I would assume that, but I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, first-time babies don't usually come that quickly.
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello. Okay, thank you. You got the teaser for me, Christy?
Well, coming up, we have a man who died from a caffeine overdose. Ooh. And another guy who fell 30 feet into a well.
Oh.
And how would you like to be quarantined with hundreds of parrots? We'll have that story.
Oh, boy.
Cracker, 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 cracker.
We're out of crackers. I need you guys to relax.
Get a grip, Polly.
Get a grip, Polly.
Oh, get a grip, Polly.
All of these jokes and more. And the Ace Cosby joke of the day coming up. Is that correct?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
international.
International Joke Day.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't forget the laughter after the Bob and Tom Show. We roll right into what we call Bob and Tom's work farce, all the fun without really that much effort. Keep your smile going all day. Keep your coworkers guessing what you're up to as Ace Cosby, your host, takes you through the afternoon right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show coming up.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Carl Reiner, comedian, actor, writer, and director, is being remembered as a fun-loving, people-loving man who was warm, personable, and hilariously funny. Carl Reiner passed away Monday at the age of 98. Many of his peers say he was the architect of modern comedy. Reiner's son, Rob, followed his dad's path, becoming an actor and director in his own right, and said in a tweet last night his dad was his guiding light, and now his heart is hurting. Tim McGraw's been invited to join the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, not for his music, but for his acting. The Academy has listed McGraw as one of its 819 invitees for membership, and he's in the actors category. His credits include Country Strong and The Blind Side. Elton John lyricist Bernie Taupin has been invited in the musician category for his work on Rocket Man and Brokeback Mountain. Other musicians invited include Jeff Russo of Tonic and U2 drummer Larry Mullen Jr. If they accept, they'll be able to vote for the Oscars. And Lenny Kravitz is writing the story of the first 25 years of his life. Let Love Rule, a memoir, will cover his childhood through the release of his first album. He'll tell stories about his dad, NBC News executive Cy Kravitz, and his mom, actress Roxy Roker, as well as his former wife, actress Lisa Bonet. Let Love Rule will be in bookstores or wherever you purchase books on October 6th. That's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I do this for everybody that still has more vinyl records than they do CDs. I got a dusty old pile of vinyl records sitting on my floor. I've played each one of them over and over, at least a dozen times or more. All I've got is a beat-up chair, a mattress, a fork, and another to spare, and that dusty old pile of records on my floor. I got Willie Whalen and Woody Guthrie, Jimmy Buffett, Lyle Lovett, and Bobby Gentry, Jerry, Jeff, Bob Dylan, Donnie Fritz, Dead in the Doors, Patsy Cline, John Prine, and more. I got Jackson Brown, Towns, Van Zandt, Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, Harry Chapin, got Clark, Van Halen. I got Rita, Chris, Keith, Sykes, and Country Joe when he was singing with the fish, you know. I got Emmylou, U2, and Arlo, James Taylor, Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, and Mojo Nixon, Hendrix, Haggard, and a whole lot more. In that dusty old pile of vinyl records sitting on my floor. One time in San Francisco, I was standing in the airport line. In one bag I had all my clothes, and the other was all them old records of mine. The lady said I could only bring one bag. I had two, oh what a drag. I had to jump on the plane and leave all my clothes behind. But I got Willie Whalen and Woody Guthrie, Jimmy Buffett, Lyle Lovett, and Bobby Gentry, Jerry, Jeff, Bob Dylan, Donnie Fritz, Dead in the Doors, Patsy Cline, John Prine, and more. I got Jackson Brown, Towns, Van Zandt, Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, Harry Chapin, got Clark, Van Halen. I got Rita, Chris, Keith, Sykes, and Country Joe when he was singing with the fish, you know. I got Emmylou, U2, and Arlo, James Taylor, Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, and Mojo Nixon, Hendrix, Haggard, and a whole lot more. I got all the Booker T's, Tom T. Halls, Bobby Bear, Belafonte, and the New York Dolls, Billy Joe, Jimmy Croce, Kiss, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, John June, and a Roseanne Cash. I got T-Birds, Yardbirds, Sam and Dave, Forbird from Holt, Stevie Ray, and if you're one of the 12 or 13 people that about my third album, you might have figured out already that I got piles and piles and piles of Tom Petty. In that dusty old stack of vinyl records I got sitting on my floor.
Yeah, baby. That's great.
Hi, this is Bob.
And this is Tom. And this is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy on your computer all day and all night.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives?"
Okay. 8:20 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee has an update in the weather forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather. Brought to you by the Car X Man. Partly cloudy today. There is a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm popping up. High 88. Clear tonight down to 70. Sunny and hot tomorrow with a high of 90. It's currently sunny and 72.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we are bringing back the cash. It's called Money for Something. Getting it started up, and it'll be your shot at some serious cash. I'm talking about $1,000. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. In the big room, it's Ace, Josh. I'm Tom, that's Chick. Then we go to the ancillary facilities. Through the glass over there, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
That's
everybody.
the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. In the hot box, Willie G. Willie.
Hey.
Hey. It's good to see you, sir.
Willie.
On the TV over there, it's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Enjoyed your new song.
Yeah,
it was
very
fun.
Much,
Yeah,
very much.
What happened to Jessica?
What did happen to Jessica?
She's been canceled. And
right. Let's look at the big screen. She's gone.
Oh. Yeah. Screen's blank.
No, it's not blank.
I have an update on
our egomaniac producer.
There's Chick up there now.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Dean.
Now we have.
There he is.
Interesting story here about the vacation castle of the Queen.
Good for her. Everybody should have a vacation castle.
Yeah, like you do. Well, I'm the Queen, but I'm not going to flaunt it, of course.
You'd have 10 vacations.
Vacation in a sensible manner.
No, I don't have a vacation home.
Yes, you do.
No, I
sort
don't.
of. You got a B&B on call, don't you?
No.
Speed dial? Willie, I'm talking to you.
You'll tell it to I have never been to a B&B.
He doesn't own a vacation home. He just owns 3 homes within 1 mile of each other.
That's true.
You have, but you've got somebody in Michigan on call. I see his name as being like someone like Handy or something. Handy Hank, or you go up, Handy, how are things this season? And he opens the house for you and all that.
Yeah, Mr. Griswold.
There he is. There's Handy Hank.
The fish biting.
The seasons, yeah.
None of that's true.
Townies are very excited.
It was good to see you, Mr. Griswold.
Chick, I just got a look that I'm certain I'm going to get a call after the show.
Real estate's a good investment. That's all right.
Yeah.
I do not have a vacation home. Do you?
Me?
No.
Not yet.
Well, you guys are all welcome to join me at my vacation home off of Cheddar Bay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the biscuits so much.
Well, you know, the Godwin boys
don't care for the
are
biscuits.
not welcome.
Yeah, no, they're not welcome at all.
No. No. What do you think of that, Godwin boys?
It's coming back to haunt me now.
I dare you to try to show up to my lake, my Cheddar Bay property.
Gorgeous, gorgeous property.
See if the hounds don't have at you.
Fields of wheat as far as the eye can see. Ground
Again,
into a fine powder.
The problem at Balmoral Castle, the Queen Elizabeth's vacation place in Scotland.
Many
Balmoral?
servants fought and died for them to have Balmoral, mister.
The estate is upset because people are pooping all over the grounds because they've closed.
You know, I don't think all over the grounds is probably true. I think it's probably an isolated incident here
No,
or there.
it says the estate tweeted photos of wet wipes found around the ground.
I did see the photos.
Disappointed to see so many wipes discarded on the estate.
Willie, I know it's hard to remember this far back, but when you were laying there on the changing table and your dad would swoop in to change your full diaper, would he just stand there and giggle during the whole? Do you remember it all?
I don't know, but I feel like he didn't use he probably used Lysol wipes instead of wet wipes. Let's make sure this disinfects.
I don't know. This child has rash. I don't know what the problem is.
Well, a lot of whatever that stuff was called, that white goop.
Oh, Desitin?
Yes, there you go.
Diaper rash cream?
I bet you've changed more diapers than all of us combined.
That I have.
Hikes.
Don't I have more kids than all of you combined?
Yes, but
that's probably
still.
one. Yeah, that Desitin's that's the greatest chemical ever. I should get a T-shirt with that on it. It's the diaper rash cream. In any event, it just seems to me to be ridiculous that the royal family is complaining that there's too many stray turds on their property because they closed the bathroom. Why don't they put some portalets in like a human being would do? You know who I think the culprit is? I think it's that Meghan Markle chick.
Oh. You think so?
Oh, yeah. She and Harry are pissed that the Queen took away his allowance.
They'll find a way to blame her.
She's going to drop a corn-laden deuce right there in front of the Queen's house.
I don't think it's Meghan Markle's fault. You have a pretty bad joke about this, though. Do you know why they don't install toilets for the commoners by the Queen's Castle?
No. Why?
Because they only want there to be a royal flush. Okay. No regular people flushing toilets. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. Some brown for the crown once again.
He loves it.
Yep.
He did like it. He liked it.
Speaking of jokes, it's International Joke Day.
Are you kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, these aren't really jokes. This is a special presentation. Commentary on contemporary culture from our engineer, Ace Cosby.
I got to read this one because it's international.
Okay.
I had an idea for a movie where a former CIA agent
He's even reading it.
a former CIA agent.
This has gone exactly the way I envisioned it.
is searching for his kidnapped daughter in Paris.
Oh.
But turns out that idea was taken. So I had another idea for the same agent being kidnapped with his wife in Istanbul. But turns out that idea was taken too.
That's pretty good. The idea was taken.
Taken too.
It's in honor of Frank Caliendo. I saw him on TV this morning.
Okay. All right. Took me a while to get that.
What the hell was Frank doing on TV?
It was an old Gotham Live.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like a new interview or something.
There's Christy Lee. What have you got over there?
A Florida man who calls himself the Magic Man has been forced to quarantine with hundreds of parrots.
How about
Mahid Magic Esmerel of Tampa recently emailed. His magic is like his nickname.
Oh, okay.
Mahid Esmael of Tampa recently emailed the Tampa Bay Times saying, quote, I'm prisoner in my own property with over 200 parrots.
They won't let me leave.
A court order in a property dispute has left Esmail trapped on his 5-acre Zaxby, Florida bird sanctuary, which is surrounded by other people's properties on all sides.
Birdie King, birdie king.
Birdie King, birdie king.
He is a birdie.
His lawyer, who's working the case pro bono, has set up a GoFundMe to help Esmail raise money for food and other legal expenses.
Yeah, this is a
I would
complicated
not
case.
own a bird under any circumstance.
I would. I love them. I know they're messy and stuff, but
They live to be like 75.
You really have to know what you're doing.
Look,
And they require a lot of attention, but this guy's got 200 of them.
They hold people hold seeds in their mouth, and the bird picks it out of their mouth. No,
we had a bird. I grew up with birds, so I guess that's why I like them.
What'd you have? Cockatoos?
Or
Cockatiels?
3 or 4.
We had
Parakeets?
eaglets.
What did you have?
Parrots. And
parakeets.
parakeets.
Do they taste like chicken? Or?
Parakeets? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, because naturally, if you had a bird, you would eat.
We had to stop having them.
Number 4.
Josh ate the pet again. Damn it.
He's too fat. He cannot eat the bird.
I eat what I see, no matter what it is. Is that a rock? I'll eat it. Is that a sock? I'll eat it.
You thought chicken wings were good.
Nobody's fatter than me. How can I speak in this mic without taking a bite?
What am I going to do tomorrow without you?
You can't leave us tomorrow. Well, so this poor guy, apparently, the whole story is really odd. He has this property, and there's some kind of there's supposed to be like a, what do they call it, an easement, so he can get in and out of it. And this lady
he's having sex with some birds.
This lady won't let him because he's scaring the kids or something. It's really complicated, but I feel bad that let's give this guy some cash to
it's a
feed
bird sanctuary. He's probably taking these parrots off of, people's. Oh, that's what happens. Old people die, and their birds are going to live another 20.
Birds eat crackers? I mean, they always sure probably want a cracker. Maybe some of the Cracker Jack they're not selling at the ballpark.
Yeah. Oh, there's something you don't think about. Poor Cracker Jacks. They got to be going down in sales.
Oh, yeah. There's a serious peanut sales issue because of the... No, really.
Yeah, I saw that story.
You see that?
There's
Yeah.
a surplus of peanuts because baseball.
No baseball. People enjoyed just good old-fashioned peanuts at the ball game.
I think if peanut prices come down, I think we all win. Am I right?
I think so too.
As proven by a green room.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Up there, but speaking of parrots, we have a classic for you.
All right, this magician. He gets his job on a cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
So he's working this cruise ship, and he does his act every night. In the front row is the captain of the ship with a parrot on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So every night he does his act. Well, by the third night, the parrot starts figuring out his magician's act.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts heckling the magician, and it's in his sleeve. It's under his hat. His assistant has it. So that night, they hit an iceberg, and the ship goes down. The magician wakes up floating on a piece of driftwood, and the parrot is sitting on the end of the driftwood, and they stare at each other for 2 days and don't say a word. They just look at each other all mad. Finally, the bird goes, I give. Where's the boat?
Boy. That's a joke, isn't it?
Yep.
The clouds. The late John Fox, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here's the article about the peanuts. The indefinite delay of the baseball season has led to a surplus of peanuts.
We believed you.
Okay. What are we going to do
There you
about it?
go.
Oh, Josh.
Well, thank
There you
God
go, Josh. You got to eat peanuts now, apparently.
Yeah, put Josh on it.
Call the elephant boy. I hear you have a problem.
I need 4 bottled water.
Here's the thing. Tom Nolan of Hampton Farms.
Tommy Nolan.
Is trying to figure out what to do with the surplus of peanuts.
Is it all peanuts or just salted nuts or cashews?
Are these ballpark peanuts in the shell?
Yeah, the headline, I like it. This is the New York Times. The headline is Ballpark Peanuts Benched.
Oh, that's good.
That's funny.
This is terrible for the people making all these peanuts.
I love ballpark peanuts. Who doesn't?
Do you eat the shell? Some people eat the shell.
I don't eat the shell, no.
You know that, Tom? Eat
No.
the shell.
Don't you like to go to the restaurants where you can throw them on the ground?
Yeah, I thought you were just like going to the restroom after eating the shells.
Of course, that's what you would think.
Yeah, it's like passing barbed wire.
Oh, that's pretty red.
I have a friend that thinks it's totally okay to throw the shells on the floor of the ballpark.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I do that.
I do that.
I think it kind of is okay.
I do
get
that.
a cup. I do a cup.
Well, aren't you your dad?
Well, aren't you thoughtful?
Very good, thank you.
Howard Hughes over there.
Yeah.
I keep all of my waste.
Do they still have Cracker Jack at the ball game, or is that just in the song?
I think
I
they
think you can
still
get it.
have it.
Yeah.
I don't think they do have Cracker Jack.
I think they do.
Oh, is it Fiddle Faddle now?
I think it might be.
Oh.
Scream
Lesser
at me.
product.
Peanuts and
Fiddle faddle. See, it rolls
When
right
we
off the
get
tongue.
home, get up.
Hey, look, Jessica's back. Hi, Jessica.
Hey, what the hell happened to you?
Hi. Internet stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that I was always here.
Thought you had to take a
here.
dumpski.
Dumparoonie?
Big old crud.
Oh.
We move on. Please.
Make it
grumpy.
Decorum.
As we're speaking right now, they are doing a spacewalk. But have you ever wondered what space smells like?
Kinda.
A Kickstarter campaign has been launched to fund a NASA-designed perfume that smells like space.
I thought it was methane and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was
right?
like sulfuric. And,
According to the Space project manager, Matt Richmond, a fragrance was developed by chemist Steve Pierce, who was contracted by NASA to recreate the smell of space back in 2008 to help astronauts prepare for their time in orbit. Astronauts have described space as smelling like, among other things, ozone, hot metal, fried steak, gunpowder, raspberries, and rum.
Wow.
As
Well, that's
the founder,
quite a spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the founder of Omega Ingredients, Pierce was able to use his knowledge of flavor and fragrance chemistry to create a scent that matched those descriptions. Backers who pledge at least $29 will receive their own bottle of Eau de Space, which is expected to ship out in October. The campaign has exceeded its goal and raised $88,086 so far.
hot metal, fried steak, gunpowder, and rum. Don't you imagine that's what Sam Elliott's house smells like?
Right. Cow. It's for dinner.
I think that'll. Do you think that'll sell?
Eau de Space? I think it'll
It's
sell.
interesting. I think maybe.
It's a nice, it's a kind of an interesting gift. You know, it's very,
I don't think people will wear it.
Right.
I think
The
they'll buy
apathy
it.
it'll be met with is overwhelming.
Oh, I don't know.
I'd rather have that candle than the goop candles.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
This is a perfume, actually. It's not even a candle.
They should make it a candle. I don't want to wear metal, I guess.
Yeah,
Wow.
good point.
A lot of
I like
sorority
smelling
girls.
like a workshop.
Sorority girls, you think will be a fan of this?
Sorority girls at Purdue, maybe?
Oh, big
it's called the
astronaut school.
astronauts.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Astronaut school, sure.
Have you ever wanted to go up in space?
I
A
don't
company called Space Perspectives has announced plans to take people into space in a high altitude balloon. Spaceship Neptune will be able to carry 8 passengers up 30 miles in a pressurized cabin.
Never cared for this one.
This was like record of the year or something.
Was?
Thing. Yeah, it won a Grammy.
I thought it was beautiful, beautiful motorboat because of Homer Simpson.
Oh, is that how he
I didn't
sings?
know there was an actual real song.
Yeah.
Fifth Dimension, right?
Yep. The pressurized cabin would be lifted by a huge hydrogen-filled balloon. Passengers will not experience weightlessness at that altitude, but they will still be above 99% of Earth's atmosphere and will get to spend 2 hours at peak altitude before descending slowly to the Atlantic Ocean.
I think I'd do this.
It's presented by the Nothing Can Go Wrong Institute.
10 flights carrying scientific research payloads are expected to start next year, while flights carrying passengers are expected to take off within the next few years.
Wow.
The company said the initial cost will be, what would you pay, Josh?
$25,000.
$125,000 per person.
I was only $100,000 off.
About half the cost of a place on Virgin Galactic space planes, though.
You know, there's a documentary about some guy who set the record in a balloon for ground height or something, and everything froze when he got up there, and he tried to parachute out.
There's a picture of this. It's going to be. It's like a pressurized. Looks like a giant top. It's a pressurized cabin.
Oh, one of those. Okay, yeah.
But still, I mean, $125,000.
No, thank you.
Plus $50 if you want to bring a suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charge extra for carry-on.
Yeah, how long do you get to stay up there? Does it say?
2 hours.
Oh.
But I mean,
did I read that?
You're not even going to be technically in space. Isn't the rule of thumb you've got to be 30 miles up? Isn't that what it is?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it says it takes 30 miles. It goes up 30 miles.
30. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 99.
No,
so
maybe
cool.
it's maybe to be in space, you got to be considered to be. I think maybe it's 50. And what's the space lab right now? Is that like 125 miles up?
I don't know.
Doesn't that seem short?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
That's wild.
So you're not weightless. So you're just going real. So you'll be able to see the curvature of the Earth.
Right.
That's
It'd be pretty cool.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems a little steep.
That seems about right to me. A trip to space, $125,000.
God.
I would pay $25,000, but of course I'm sort of famous.
You got trip to space money?
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
I thought your interest in ballooning ended with clowns making giraffes.
I think that's a fine art, and
okay,
shouldn't be mocked.
Okay,
shouldn't be mocked.
Here we go. A little bit of up and away, ladies and gentlemen.
Please stop. No one wants it.
It's a great song.
Said no one ever.
Have you seen the Fifth Dimension lately? They're pretty old. They've changed their name to Fifth Dementia.
Here's Josh's song, by the way. A little music to it.
So fat, I'm so fat. Nobody's fatter than me. Nobody's fatter than me. All I do, I eat and jerk it and eat.
Drink and jerk and jerk it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Now, the best way to hear great music, of course,
And
is
to hear Josh sing a song.
of course, is with the Raycon earbuds.
Darn right.
They're about half the price of those other expensive earbuds, and they sound better. They're famous for their bass. The E25 earbuds are the newest. Chick McGee's the guy that turned me onto them. Chick, tell me more.
I searched the world over. I did the legwork for you and came with the E25 earbuds. There they are. Best yet, 6 hours of playtime. Seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, a more compact design, gives you a nice noise isolating fit for these times when you want to be home together but alone.
Oh.
Slide your earbuds in, your Raycon earbuds, and off you go. Snoop Dogg loves them too. So there you go. Get 15% off your order now. BuyRaycon.com/Tom. That's BuyRaycon.com/Tom. 15% off the fabulous Raycon wireless earbuds. That's BuyRaycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Raycons, they're the best. And in these times, you want to be able to kick back and just get everybody's sound out of your head. Oh, this is my favorite yacht rock piece.
So fat, I'm so fat. I'm the fattest, I am fat. Nobody's fatter than me. Nobody's fatter than me. All I do, I eat and jerk it and jerk it and eat.
That is priceless.
Oh, boy.
That's the medley. When we come back, Christy, what you got?
Oh, we still have more NASA news. We have that caffeine overdose and no food or drink or singing at weddings in the United Kingdom coming up. That'll be fun.
Okay, that'll be no fun. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
A look at their car is perhaps the best way to introduce the uninitiated to WFBQ Radio's morning team, Bob and Tom. The pink and camouflage junker features 3 hood ornaments, a bowling trophy, the hind quarter of a horse, and a jar of tartar sauce that will have to be explained elsewhere.
295, it's 842. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes, the human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
People like them.
people enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to.
Tom sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff, with an occasionally rehearsed punchline, off mic, during a song.
I know.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
No, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
Late at work. I go, why are you coming home late at work? You go, I'm in love with my secretary. Oh, you're in love with secretary. And you want me to tell the kids we're going to get divorced and they don't have a father anymore? Dance? I don't think so, you sick freak. I feel guilty. I didn't even do anything.
Wow.
That dating life is tough out
I feel
there.
like Phil Donnie. And let's understand one thing here. They pay their taxes. They're part of the community, and let the kids do what they want here. And who are we to? We have a great show tomorrow. We have gay, homophobic, lesbian, nymphomaniac, hemophiliac, narcoleptic, transvestite, heterosexual strippers that are crack addicted that say they have the right to teach your children in Catholic school. And we'll be back. Now we're running out of topic. He's 30 and she's 31, and we'll talk about it. They say that he pet their cat in more than a friendly way, and Dr. Murray Needleman will tell us the danger to the cat here.
Todd Glass is our guest.
Oh, my.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Our guest is comedian Tommy Johnigan. We were talking about driving, and you hit did you hit a deer? Or
I destroyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm an animal person.
Where did it happen?
Southern Illinois. So ill. But I have no sympathy for this thing. It's it did like $4,100 worth of damage to my car.
Yeah.
It hit the deer. My car somehow took the deer's back legs off.
Yeah.
There were just like 2 holes, like clean, like the bottom
man.
of a Mr. Potato Head or something.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
nice. My fiance was with me.
Oh, boy.
She's all. She's like, oh, that poor deer.
Well, at least it was an even number of limbs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Call back.
Good
She was feeling sorry for the deer. She's like, that poor deer. And I'm like, that poor deer doesn't have a $500 deductible. I'm out real people money because of that thing.
Yeah.
She goes, thank God we're okay. I'm not thanking God. That's one of his creatures, and he threw it at us. That's right. That's the last person I'm thanking.
How true.
Comedian Drew Hastings.
I don't know if you know. I live in Los Angeles now, which I am not. That's the weirdest town in the world, anyway. I my first date out there after I go out with a vegetarian girl. And I don't know if you know any of these communists. They're all over the damn place. I kissed this woman. She actually
47 on the button at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Say it's not a record.
No, if you can't come here and get the award, it's not a record.
Christy Lee, I'm sorry. An update on the weather forecast?
Yeah, mix of sun and clouds today. Slight chance of a stray shower. Thunderstorm, high 88. Sunny, hot, high 90 tomorrow. 74 now.
A lot of humidity.
Yeah, well, I didn't look at the humidity. I could if you'd
Look
like.
at the dew point, will you?
Why don't you be quiet?
Well,
All right.
Welcome back. It's the Bob and Tom Show. An oasis of stupidity in a world of confusion. Let's see. Where were we?
Wait a minute. We didn't pay the bill on that cable now. What's going on?
The other TV set went out. Okay, in the big room, you've got 4 of us. This is Tom speaking. That's Chick McGee across the way at the CrazyCockWine.com sports desk. This is the weekend to grab yourself some cans of Crazy Cock Wine. Go out in a boat, have some fun, go on a hike, take some nice Crazy Cock Wine with you. Now, also in the studio, we have Josh.
Hi.
We've been picking on Josh today, and people wonder, why do you guys always pick on each other? It's because
We ain't got nothing else to do.
you can't make fun of anything else anymore without being accused of something. The politically correct police, nothing is funny ever. Okay, sorry. We have Ace Cosby as our engineer. And that's funny in itself, isn't it? That he's the proprietor of the Ace Cosby joke of the day. By definition, funny.
Yeah.
And yet occasionally not so.
And it's funny that he's just the engineer and he's got the best voice out of all.
Thank you, Josh.
That's why I don't call on him. I said that yesterday. We got to stop getting these great announcers doing these commercials. They're embarrassing all of us. Chick's got the only announcer voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
oh, that's a good announcer voice.
Oh, my.
That was pretty good, Chick.
Yeah, I know. I can talk like that too, Ace. It wears me out, though. I can talk.
Christy, can you do your? Did you ever do top 40, or did you always?
Yeah, I did top 40.
Give us a top. 40.
Let's see. Hey, we got another 2 hours of nonstop killer pop hits coming up. I don't know.
Well, that was pathetic. No wonder you switched to the news.
That was a great jock, wasn't I, Ace?
Yeah,
It was great.
I've heard old Christy Lee stuff. It's great.
Yeah,
No,
that wasn't bad. I just you caught me off guard.
The chick, in the radio business, they call it
His name is Chick.
I'm sorry.
It's amazing how close that is. Yeah.
Chick.
My name means crap. Josh and I are going to have a duet.
Chick. That was what I meant to say.
What's your question, Tom?
When I first met you, you were kind of an oldies DJ.
Well,
now, in the radio business, they have something they call a puker.
Yeah, I never did that.
You're talking like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got traffic on the 10s.
Coming up.
Were you ever a puker?
Beach Boys. I don't think so, but maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know.
When you first start,
you don't hear yourself the way other people
Is that sort of your inclination to do that when you first start? You want to try to sound like a...
Yeah, maybe so.
And then you go, wait a minute, I don't have to do that.
Like most baseball announcers ever try to sound like Vince Scully, stuff like that. So.
Hey, it's a fly ball.
That's right.
What about you, Tommy, when you were jocking up the hits?
Well, I mean, this sounds
As
like
the chief.
This sounds like a George Carlin bit, but Bob and I were working an AM and an FM, 2 separate stations in the same building.
Right.
But at the same time, you would have to host both. and I know this sounds like it's not true, but it was. The AM was what they called, somewhat ironically, beautiful music.
Yeah, elevator music.
Yeah, which was there isn't even they don't even have that anymore at all. Muzak. I think that's gone. But
yeah,
and it was just the worst. And it was like, and now the Holly Ridge Strings and their interpretation of the Beatles.
No.
But we'd have to go from doing those announcements. I mean, it's not. I'm not joking, because you'd tape all those and put them on this big wheel, and this machine would play the tapes.
I think there's an SNL bit where a guy does.
Well, it's
this.
real.
Yeah,
and then we.
Did you have to run back and forth between the studios?
Yeah, you couldn't just do it in one studio, and then you'd go to the other studio, and it would be sort of a top 40 thing. So it would be on the one hand, you'd be introducing it, and it was a completely different feel, but it just felt ridiculous. Because for the Muzak station, you had to make sure that you didn't wake anybody up.
Right.
That was the association with Cherish.
Michigan's beautiful north weather. Don't worry, you'll be okay. You don't need to hear these numbers. Go back to bed.
Radio for not waking the baby.
Yes. But then you're kind of a puker thing. And then Bob and I didn't take it very seriously. And our newsroom, and I've mentioned this before, was smaller than that room Willie's in. The newsroom, you could if you stood up in the newsroom, you couldn't put your arms all the way out either direction.
Wow.
It was essentially it was the size of what used to be called a telephone booth, a little bit bigger than a telephone booth. And so you'd always leave the door open because it was so claustrophobic. And so Bob would introduce me to do the news, and then he would turn his mic off, come around, and he thought it was hilariously funny to set my news on fire.
I agree with
that. That's
that.
pretty funny.
Oh, if we only had the cameras going. Yes, these things all actually happen. But
the closest I ever got to that was I used to run Ohio State football on an AM and the Reds on the FM, and that was that got a little confusing.
Yeah,
different commercials, different times.
Yeah, and then Bob would set me up. Remember one day we were waiting for the new Christopher Cross song, and he was real big at the time.
Well,
because video hadn't come out.
real fat.
And Bob's leaving it. He was going somewhere. And he goes, "I got the new Christopher Cross. I'm gonna cart this thing up," which meant put it on a special tape. And I'll leave it at the front desk. So, but you can't play it. He really was brilliant. He goes, "Yeah, you can't play it till 20 after 12."
Oh.
So because I told the record company guys, whatever.
Yeah.
So 20 after 12 comes, and I take the guy. I do this big windbag introduction.
It's hard for us to imagine you doing something like that. Big overblown introduction.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What did it end up being?
Oh, just some awful Brenda Lee or some piece of crap.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he wrote on it up tempo. So you're supposed to do the. Hey, coming up on WPZ, we got the up tempo. Oh, God.
It just set you up perfectly.
Yeah. Needless to say, we weren't at that station all that long.
Did you use your name then, or did you go by the chief?
No, I used my name.
Oh, okay.
The chief.
The chief was in Florida, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you used your real name, Tom Lipschitz?
Shites.
Oh,
Shites. Lipe.
Is that the radio station where you did the commercial where the morning show can't be topped, and there was a picture of you guys, and then they cut to a picture of you without your shirt on?
Yeah.
We can't be topped.
I'll tell you what. Lucky it was a different time, because our news girl would be so lawsuit happy now. I'm sorry. Where were we? Coming up, we have a special treat. And you guys always get upset when I say that.
Surprise.
Cake.
No, it's not cake.
It's not.
Allie Breen will be coming up in about half an hour, but we have a special treat coming up. It's not cake.
Okay.
It's an audio treat. I think you're going to enjoy it very much.
It's Christopher Cross.
It involves Josh.
Oh, boy.
And his forthcoming vacation.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you're going to Lake of the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be pleasantly surprised, and it ties right in with today's news.
Great.
When we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you in part by Navy Federal Credit Union, proudly serving the armed forces, DoD, veterans, and their families. Our members are the mission, insured by NCUA. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. We've made it to July 1st, 2020. For everything Bob and Tom, check out bobandtom.com. Links to our social media sites, of course, much, much more. Highlights, news, information, you name it. You could spend hours there lost. Away from work, away from coronavirus, just lost in your own little Bob and Tom world right there at bobandtom.com. Join us, won't you?
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. New York City lawmakers have approved a plan to shift $1 billion from policing to education and social services in the coming year. The spending plan, passed by the City Council early Wednesday, came as lawmakers struggled to deal with the fallout of the coronavirus pandemic, which has sapped the city of billions of dollars in revenue. The cut to police spending fell short, though, of what activists sought. Mayor Bill de Blasio supports the $88.2 billion spending plan. Council Speaker Corey Johnson called the budget a disappointment. Russian President Vladimir Putin wrapping up his main political project of the year. That's the constitutional vote that would allow him to extend his rule until 2036. The nationwide balloting on the amendments that would reset the clock on Putin's tenure and enable him to serve 2 more 6-year terms enters its final day Wednesday. For the first time in Russia, the polls were open for a week to help reduce crowds on Election Day and to bolster turnout amid the coronavirus pandemic. And a Wisconsin family that went fishing ended up with quite an unusual catch. It happened over the weekend in Bloomer, Wisconsin, where Tricia and Brian Hurt and their son Brady were casting for fish. They saw what they thought was a dog swimming in the water. Turned out to be a small bear whose head was caught in one of those clear plastic cheese ball tubs. It took a couple of tries, but the family were able to pry the container off, and free to the tub, the bear returned to shore. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We got an email. Dear chick, friend of mine is a deputy sheriff.
Yeah?
Oh. Saturday night, he pulled a car over for driving erratically. All the windows were open in the car, and there were 4 guys in the car. He got close, and he could smell alcohol. He reached the driver's door, and the driver stuck his head out the window and said, "How about you?"
Nice.
My friend said we both laughed, and then, of course, I had to take him to jail.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I gotta get a girlfriend. I gotta get a girlfriend. I gotta get new clothes so I can get a girlfriend. Start clipping my toes so I can get a girlfriend. Get some work done on my nose so I can get a girlfriend. Stop wearing pantyhose so I can get a girlfriend. Girlfriend. I'm even willing to pay someone to say that they're my girlfriend. People start to think you're gay when you've never had a girlfriend. I'd buy flowers every day if I had a girlfriend. I wouldn't be like OJ and kill my girlfriend. Girlfriend. I'm gonna change the key so I can get a girlfriend. Start having sex for free with my girlfriend. She could even have VD if she was my girlfriend. It might hurt when I pee, but at least I'd have a girlfriend. Girlfriend. Is it getting catchy yet?
Oh, yeah.
Girlfriend. Okay. Girlfriend. And then this kind of breaks it up. This is sort of the bridge part here.
Yeah.
We could do lots of crazy things, like I could pull her ears out and say, "Hey, look, guys, it's Dumbo." And she'd say, "Who are you and how'd you get into my house?"
Yeah! Right back to it.
How low do I have to sink to get me a girlfriend? Put something in her drink, then she could be my girlfriend. I didn't say she had to think that she was my girlfriend. Just don't put me in the clink, or I'll be someone else's girlfriend. Girlfriend, girlfriend. I gotta get a computer so I can get a girlfriend. I might as well be neutered, cause I've never had a girlfriend. I hope she has big hooters for her to be.
902 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Crystally's got a quick forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Partly cloudy 88, clear tonight down to 70, sunny, hot 90 tomorrow. We're at 74 currently.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm not sure if our surprise is going to be happening now or maybe in just a few minutes, judging by the big screens over there. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Once again, from the big room, this is Tom speaking. That's Chick McGee, disgruntled about something. Not sure what it is.
We talked too much during the commercials.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
He didn't get any silence.
Good Lord.
Need some silence?
I'd like to take a moment.
Okay, go ahead. We'll just play this music for you.
Thank you.
You okay now, Baba Ramdas? Okay.
What?
Easy, pal. He just passed away. Come on.
That was his name.
I know that.
Yeah.
I think his actual name was like
Richard Alpert,
or like Chris Morton
No,
or
it was-
something.
It was Richard Alpert?
Yeah, Herb's brother.
Yeah.
famous famous experimenter with LSD with Timothy Leary. Didn't he change his name to Baba Ram Das?
Yeah.
Ram Dass.
Oh, so he didn't, because Baba Ram Das.
That's a whole different thing.
More of a
Bubba,
nickname.
Bubba, I hear you making love to a sheep.
He sounds like he was a butt buddy.
Yeah, Baba Ramdas. That's
Okay, there you go. That is just unfortunate. Let's see. I was trying to introduce the rest of the room, but I was interrupted by Chick's need for silence.
we talked as here.
You know, we don't make a very good pair, Tom. You can't talk and think at the same time, and I'd like it to be quiet every now and then. Okay.
Josh and I were discussing the films of Louise Boonwell. Sorry to bother you.
We really
Oh, my
were.
God.
Yeah,
Let's
Kristen,
see,
you're not missing
You
anything.
have no idea.
There's Josh over there. There's Ace Cosby. Hello, Ace. How are you? Christy Lee is in the next room.
Hi.
That room is known as the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom.
Yes,
Willie
it
G.
is.
Willie's in the hot box, my son Willie. Hey, Willie, how's it going?
Good.
Now, tomorrow, Willie, I don't know if you know this, but Josh.
Is he moving into the room for the day?
I don't know about that. Josh is going to be gone tomorrow. You're going on your fishing trip.
Yeah, big. This time, whole family. Nieces, nephews, sisters.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Not just the boys, huh?
Right.
Sounds like a fist fight waiting to happen.
So Willie's going to be sitting in for Josh tomorrow.
All right.
And Josh, famous for his these Ozark fishing trips you go on.
Oh, boy, we have a good time.
Our favorite story is the time you had to get out of the boat and defecate right into the lake of the Ozarks.
Tell me all about it. Don't leave anything out.
Not proud of it at all, but it did happen.
It happens to everybody. But
I don't think
you get a lot
No,
of
it doesn't. I've never
a lot of
pooped in
beer,
a lake.
a lot of barbecue.
I take care of my business on shore.
Yeah, me too.
oh, if we were
My
on
brothers would not go back.
we'd be out in Harbor Springs. Out in this friend of mine had a really nice sailboat, but it did not have a head.
Yeah.
If you will. There was no bathroom on board. It was a pretty big one. So we would heave a line off the back. And if you really had to go bad, you'd have to
Oh, God. How did you do that?
get towed.
You know, the great story that's about this is me and my family was at the lake, and my little brother goes, I have to go to the bathroom, and I goes, fine, just go off the deck. 5 minutes
No, wait
later,
a second.
we're
No,
walking up.
you got to clarify here. We were off the boat. Christy, this is it.
I know exactly where you were talking about.
And this house was built in a kind of on a cliff.
It's an A-frame type home.
So we were cleaning up the boat, and the boys climbed up all the stairs, and you were up at this guy's house, and you called from the deck.
Just finish the story. Just finish the story.
But when you said we on the deck, it sounded like we were still on the boat. So go ahead.
I thought deck of the boat.
No.
Okay, so no, he was on the deck on the stairway, and then we're walking up, and then my little brother is pooping off the side of the stairs.
Oh.
Well, the setup was.
You didn't tell it properly,
That
Willie.
sounds like a pretty good story to me.
He said, Charlie has to go to the bathroom. So
You yelled up, just have him go off the deck.
Steve yelled up, just have him go upstairs and go.
Oh.
And he met upstairs in the house.
In the house, yes.
Obviously.
That was
Okay, yeah. Not just up the stairs.
Not to hang two, if you will. Yes. Okay. Now, I noticed that we have Dean and Pat Godwin.
Yeah.
In,
how about this?
In the other studio. So you have a song for us, Pat?
When Josh went into Lake Ozark, you referred to it as an aqua dump, and that tickled me. So we're going to do a tribute to Jethro Tull.
Oh, boy.
Hope you enjoy it.
Well, thank you. That was really good.
He would be proud, yeah. I'd say you nailed it.
Well, I don't know anything about it. Thank you, Pat. Okay.
Does the first word in the song rhyme with sitting?
I think that was your silence there, chick.
Pat, does the first word in this song rhyme with...
It's a Wi-Fi issue.
Rhyme with sitting. That's all I'm asking. So it's not sitting on a park bench.
Here we
Does it
go.
involve...
Here we go.
Take two.
I like it better this time, I think.
I did too. You know, sometimes you hear a song, you go, I don't know, and then you hear it the second time, you go, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I know. It's something like sitting in a blue.
We know what it is. It's a
different
Wi-Fi
word.
issue. It's technical.
Okay, all right.
What are you playing a
One more time?
Bluetooth guitar?
It goes like this first.
Okay, maybe we need more rehearsal. One more time. Sitting in a bass boat, wondering if this BF would sink or float. It's an aqua dump. Thoughts are running through his head. He can't make it to a John. He'll use the lake instead. Oh, it's an aqua dump. Drowning in the hot sun. Prairie dogging. Hope it's not the rose. Oh, it's an aqua dump. He can't make it to the dock. His brothers will be so shocked if he has to take an aqua dump. The water is calm, and Josh is squatting boldly, dropping a deuce in the chilly lake. Swimmers are screaming. Parents hide their kids' eyes. Anglers quickly flee to the other side. Now it's running down his leg. Oh, aqua dump.
All right.
Well, it was sloppy like an aqua dump.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
it's worth the wait.
Very nice. I guess your drummer apparently was having trouble getting started.
We're not allowed to bring any drummers in the building.
Okay, I'm fully aware of that.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, thank you. Dean Metcalf on the beautiful Les Paul. Is that what that was?
Yes.
Very nice.
Gorgeous Les Paul.
That is beautiful. What a great sound. A tribute to Jethro Tull.
Yeah, how about that? Thank you.
And the Aqua Dump.
So when does our surprise get here?
Ace Thompson, ladies and gentlemen.
What's your surprise, Ace? Nice song.
My brothers will love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you can't do the Aqua Dump this year because you're going to have kids in the boat. And
Yeah, well, we'll probably be better behaved this year. I mean, that was a lot. It was a lot of drinking in the sun that trip that caused the stomach issues, I think.
Okay.
So.
They got to learn sometime.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
We'll carry on the tradition or not.
Okay,
Right.
well, now,
Make your uncle proud.
That's right.
Christy, what have you got over there?
NASA has created a wearable pendant that reminds you not to touch your face called Pulse. It's a 3D printed device that can be worn around the neck and vibrates when your hand gets close to your face. NASA said the haptic feedback from a vibration motor simulates a nudge and acts as a reminder to the wearer to avoid touching these entryways in order to reduce potential infection, of course, from the coronavirus. The team at the Space Agency's Jet Propulsion Laboratory created Pulse to work in tandem with proper hygiene, social distancing, and face masks to curb the spread of COVID-19. Assembly instructions have been made available as open source, allowing anyone to reproduce the design.
So this is, in effect, an invisible fence for your face.
Yeah.
Interesting.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Am I getting this right? So
Sure.
if your hand gets too close to your
It
face, there's some kind
vibrates.
of field. And but this is the Jet Propulsion Laboratory doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Not the shaming of your coworkers isn't enough now. Wow. So it's sort of like a life alert, I guess.
Kind of.
You have to wear the pendant all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Falling and you can't get up, you got the thing there.
Interesting idea. Can it be programmed to unlock my car and my house?
I don't know.
That'd be nice, huh? Did other things?
They'll make it a lot better.
I thought you were going to say, can it be programmed as some sort of anti-masturbation device that Josh could use?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, he has to have one of those.
Yeah.
or
Every
he'll-
time he goes near his crotch.
He'll keep
Yep.
grabbing it.
I wear one as a belt, and I still have one around my neck, of course, to
Yes.
keep
No
myself from
stopping it.
overfeeding my own large body. I'm so fat. I am the fattest. I am fat. Nobody's fatter than me. Nobody's fatter than me. All I do, I eat and jerk it and jerk it. So many broken chairs is all way on.
Willie, I think you've come up with a great idea.
God.
Josh, you could put this on your belt. And when your hands get too close again, it would stop you from...
Well, wait a minute. It'll just vibrate a little? I don't think it's going to work.
You might like it.
Josh, have you ever broken a chair? Because I worked at a summer camp, and I broke a chair in front of a cafeteria full of kids.
Yeah.
And I have never been laughed at so much for breaking a chair.
A chair did break when I was on it. I'm not going to say I broke it. But the chair did break, and there's nothing that makes you feel fatter. Nothing.
Truly brutal.
Wow.
We had that happen.
And
one morning.
stepping through something. Have you ever stepped through? I was there was like this wooden ramp that led up to my shed in my new house.
Yeah.
And I stepped on it to get into the shed, and my foot went right through it.
Actually,
what am I, the fattest?
coming up in the news, we have a guy that falls through a floor and drops 30 feet into a freezing cold 100-year-old well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We'll get to that coming up.
We
Right
also
now,
have Allie Breen coming up.
the beautiful Allie Breen talking about the world of sex and love and dating. And right now, I want to remind you that Mr. Chick McGee brought this to my attention. The number one, you talk about your number ones, the number one home security system that you install it yourself in a matter of about 15, 20 minutes. It's Simply Safe.
Do-it-yourself home security system, magnets, wireless technology. You know the worst kind of security system, the one that's so complicated you don't even bother arming the thing. I don't know how this damn thing works. You know, people say, have those, they don't want to try Simply Safe. Well, they really should, because Simply Safe is so easy, and it's spent a decade fighting against complicated security system. Do it yourself. Simple is safer. That's exactly why Simply Safe is the home security for right now. You need to feel safe at home. It's never been more important. Simply Safe, designed to be easy to use and protecting your home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Order online with a click of a button. It arrives to your house. You open the box, place the sensors, plug it in, and voila, your home is protected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No technician or weird salesperson calls have to come and disrupt your home. You don't need to pay any outrageous monthly fee either. Just sign a 2-year contract with Simply Safe. It's been named the best overall home security of 2020 by U.S. News and World Report. And 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, professional monitoring and emergency dispatch starts at just 50 cents a day. Head to do-it-yourself, simplysafetom.com, and get free shipping and a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's simplysafetom.com, exclusively for Bob and Tom Show listeners.
Questions about sex, love, and romance coming up next with Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, if you missed today's show or want to hear it later, we will have a replay for you beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern. Christopher steps in, and right here on Bob and Tom 24/7, we replay today's show back to back. Starting today, 3 p.m. Eastern. Christopher, it's the Bob and Tom repeat at 3 p.m. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. Carl Reiner, comedian, actor, writer, and director, is being remembered as a fun-loving, people-loving man who was warm, personable, and hilariously funny. Carl Reiner passed away Monday at the age of 98. Many of his peers say he was the architect of modern comedy. Reiner's son Rob followed his dad's path, becoming an actor and director in his own right, and said in a tweet last night his dad was his guiding light, and now his heart is hurting. Tim McGraw's been invited to join the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, not for his music, but for his acting. The Academy has listed McGraw as one of its 819 invitees for membership, and he's in the actors category. His credits include Country Strong and The Blind Side. Elton John lyricist Bernie Taupin has been invited in the musician category for his work on Rocket Man and Brokeback Mountain. Other musicians invited include Jeff Russo of Tonic and U2 drummer Larry Mullen Jr. If they accept, they'll be able to vote for the Oscars. And Lenny Kravitz is writing the story of the first 25 years of his life. Let Love Rule, a memoir, will cover his childhood through the release of his first album. He'll tell stories about his dad, NBC News executive Cy Kravitz, and his mom, actress Roxy Roker, as well as his former wife, actress Lisa Bonet. Let Love Rule will be in bookstores or wherever you purchase books on October 6th. That's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
How about mayonnaise? You like to leave it out in the sun?
No, that's where it should be. My nightstand.
Okay, top 3 condiments on your nightstand.
Top 3 condiments on your nightstand. You got your hot fudge. I got my eel sauce. That's right. Oh, yeah. You got your mayonnaise. Yeah.
How about some honey mustard?
Nobody's better than me. Nobody's better than me. I eat, that's all I do. I eat and jerk it and I jerk it and
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Attention, music lovers. Do you need more music? Well, here's some. Bob Kavoyan, the troubadour of true romance, the poet of passion, the carooning Casanova, the guy who makes songs some people really like, is releasing his newest album in weeks. This is Bob's most soul-bearing collection of songs yet. Songs about life, love, and loss. Poignantly titled, Panties in the Glove Box. You'll hear Bob singing touching titles like Jiggle, Jiggle, Bang, Bang, Swallow You, Swallow Me, Blue Pill Boner Blues, and Bob's biggest hit of all time. As big as a hat.
Big as a hat.
As big as a hat.
Big as a hat.
I'm afraid I might fall in as big as a hat.
Big as a hat.
I told her on the street I'd love a little putty tat.
So would I, 'cause mine's as big as a hat.
Yes, Bob Kavoyan's Panties in the Glove Box will inspire lovers young and old with these songs about the good times, the bad times, the fun times, the sad times, and a lot of other times as well. Grab your current favorite guy or gal and sing along with Bob to such tearjerkers as Landing Strip of Love, I Can't Hear the Stereo, Let's Make a Movie, Tongue Lashing, and Bob's biggest hit of all time. If you love the feel of precious stones, why don't you hold my family jewels? That's Bob Kavoyan's Panties in the Glove Box. Now, let's hear from the maestro himself.
Hi, I'm Bob Kavoyan. You know, I've written love songs before, but when my honey found Panties in the Glove Box, I was inspired to write some more. Songs like I Love Your Sideways Smile, Birth Tunnel of Love, Tramp Stamp Boogie, and my biggest hit of all time. When you give me a threesome, I'll cancel my foursome. I'll cancel my foursome when you bring in a third.
That's Bob Kavoyan's Panties in the Glove Box.
21 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
As Christy Lee's got the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Mix of sun and clouds, high 88, clear tonight down to 70, sunny and hot tomorrow, high 90, 75 currently.
It's coming back.
What?
Money for something.
Chicks for free?
No, just the money for something. Just $1,000.
I am not for free.
But there is a price.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, currently not available.
Right.
Market price. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are in the big room. Ace, Chick, Josh, I'm Tom. Let's see now. There's Christy Lee behind the glass over there. Willie G.
Hey.
Willie Griswold. Chicago-based comedian is right over there behind the glass in the, calling it the hot box. Pat Godwin, fresh off a hot tribute to Jethro Tull called Aqua Dump about Josh's adventure pooping in the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
There's Jessica Alsman, and there's the lovely Allie Breen. Hi, Allie.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi.
You ever been in a boat, Allie, and you had to do what you had to do, and there was no head, no toilet, and you had to jump off the side of the boat and do your business out there?
When I was a kid, yes, I believe that happened.
Okay.
Yep, I've peed in many lakes.
Well, Josh didn't pee, Allie. It was a bigger
I've
event.
never had that happen. Let me
Yes,
clarify. That's never happened.
He had to get in the water.
Allie.
I believe a fisherman would call that pinch and release. Yeah, you don't mount that one.
Yeah. No, you don't.
No. Josh is going fishing tomorrow. We're all very excited.
Yeah.
Well, please use the bathroom before you go. My God.
Yeah, I will. This was a sort of a hangover emergency type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, Lookout Lake of the Ozarks. Is that legal, by the way?
To dump in the lake? Probably not. Well, I don't know.
I mean, for humans.
Did people watch you? Was
my brothers were in the fishing boat, still fishing about, I don't know, 10 yards away.
Did the attract the bass?
No, I assume that they were like all brothers, probably casting, trying to get a lure as close as humanly possible to you.
They were casting away from me, thankfully.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. I don't think they wanted to catch what was coming out of me.
Yeah, I don't think that's called chumming of any sort.
All right. Well, Allie, your duties include helping people with their love lives, and what have we got from the audience today?
Absolutely. Dear Allie, I got married young and my wife has never worked. I'm in finance, so I always made enough money to support both of us, but now I want out of my marriage and I don't want to have to support her when she's totally capable of working herself. What do I do?
Well, a judge will tell you what you're going to do. You're going to pay her.
Which is going to be support that woman. I don't think there's any choice.
I don't know how that works.
Did you hear Christy jump on that?
Hey, I never got. No, I'm just telling you. It's that you set a precedent, and
that's how that works.
Is it really?
It depends on the state.
Mr. President.
So she can say she's used to a certain lifestyle?
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
And her kids are used to that lifestyle, and they have to continue in that manner, if you will.
And there's
I'm
also
not making this up.
There's something called a long-term marriage too. That if you go past a certain
Yeah, you get to 10
time
years
period,
or something.
So you have to pay the wife even if the kids are of age and
Well,
gone.
it depends on the
You know what I mean?
state. That's yeah. That.
But yeah, you got me.
Because after a certain point, it's like you had time to adjust. You could probably start to look for a job, but
Oh yeah.
I guess we're saying get a good lawyer.
Yes.
Really hate this letter. Next.
Yeah. All of us divorced people don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
to hit a sore spot. Dear Allie, my best friend is having her second child with her husband and is totally in love while I'm going through a divorce because I caught my husband cheating. She keeps saying how lucky she is to have such a great relationship, and I feel like she's implying that I did something to make my husband leave.
Oh, God.
Well, she's right. Okay. Listen to the voices in your head.
I know for a fact that her husband had a fling with one of our friends 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh,
so I'm tempted to throw that in her face.
No, that won't happen.
For sure, I want to know anyways.
First
Should
off,
I do it?
your assumption could be wrong. She might not be trying to say anything about you at all.
Yeah. Also, if you're using the term "throw it in her face," you're the bad guy.
I don't trust this. You're a bad person. I don't think this woman's reliable.
Yeah.
okay. So women can be catty, tend
Of
to be a
course.
little catty. Your friend is insecure, so she's trying to like make herself feel better and important.
No. Not
and she is
necessarily.
probably trying to rub it in your face a little bit that she's so much better.
No, she's
so
not.
if she
Why-
keeps
how do you
doing
know
it,
that?
I'm a girl.
Well, apparently, if she wasn't rubbing so much stuff in her face, she would have gotten pregnant. I don't know if she knows how this works.
If she keeps it up or she tries to do other stuff, then maybe you just casually mention the past. Actually, if you know you cheated, why wouldn't you tell her anyway if you're a friend?
That's always the tough one, though, because I don't know whose place it would, because then she's going to hate the friend because the husband's going to deny it.
They'll stay together.
In a land of losers, there's nothing but losers. Okay, next letter.
Don't worry. Once a cheat, always a cheat. She'll get hers. Go on.
Yeah. I will say, though, to Jess's point, whenever, if someone cheats on you and you tell a friend, half of your friends will always be like, oh, that's so hard. I've never been cheated on. I don't know how to relate to that. And I do feel like part of that is like, oh, I'm a little better than you. I don't know how to tell. I feel like that's kind of a girl thing.
Let me upload my perfect family on social media. We just all are, perfect.
No, nobody's perfect.
Okay, next.
Dear Allie, my girlfriend likes to have sex in public places.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the shyer side. It doesn't excite me, but makes me really nervous we're going to get caught. Is there some in between that's exciting but not risking arrest?
Open windows. That kind of move where you're on the 10th floor of a hotel and you open the curtains and you do it pressed up against the window.
Oh, Josh, have we experienced that?
Good Lord. What was the temperature of the room? And holy hell. What time of day was it? High noon?
Certainly I'm not alone in there.
I think you might be. Yeah.
Really? All right.
Weirdo, you sick pervert.
I've never had a stronger word.
I've never felt more
It was the greatest I ever had.
Alive, damn it, I'm alive.
I would think that would be an option. You're still indoors and,
Yeah, you could get arrested that way.
You can still be seen, yeah.
There was some hotel in New York that the whole point of the hotel was all windows, and people would go there specifically to have sex in front of the windows. And people would watch. I think it was by the High Line. So as the families were walking down the High Line, you'd get a nice little.
Oh, yeah. Waldorf Astoria.
Maybe a good psychiatrist would be helpful here.
Hard Rock in Vegas, they did that.
Did they really?
A psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with it.
With wanting to be doing it in public?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
That's not wrong.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you love peeing in public.
Yeah, that's taking the green out.
I don't.
He's right about that.
What?
Yes, you do.
I pee outside.
You would rather.
Oh, okay. No, that's different.
No, yeah, that's right.
He's not.
Peeing outside. I'm not whipping it out in Kroger.
Yeah.
Does it count if you're in the back seat of a car, just like parked on a really busy street?
I think technically you can still get in trouble for that.
Dang.
Aren't you going to tell us how it happened to you? What, the dome light went on? I don't know, maybe the library and the stacks.
Parking garage. You could do it.
Parking lot.
Library still sounds pretty illegal. But
they're all.
Nobody's in a library anymore, so you're safe.
No, there's a lot of perverts at the library because they can actually
free Wi-Fi
get onto
in your bedroom in the middle of the night with your lights off, fully dressed.
Yep.
It's the only time to have sex and to procreate.
Okay, next. What do we got next?
Dear Allie, this guy from Tinder pursued me so hard that even though I didn't find him super attractive, I finally gave in from all the attention. Then I totally fell for him, and now he's acting weird and distant. How do I get him to be attentive again?
Ignore him.
I say you show up at his doorstep every day.
That works.
Yes. So you're using the opposite method. The
Spell your name out in gasoline on his lawn and set it on fire.
There you go.
You don't have to set it on fire. Let's not be ridiculous.
It'll kill the
wait
grass.
for it to happen naturally.
Just make sure that from his doorstep he can read it. Don't put it upside down.
You really want to get his attention? Bang his dad.
I have a question.
rabbit.
Allie, do you know if are they still matched on Tinder? Because I know it's kind of a thing that if you're talking with someone on Tinder and you've already talked, like maybe you're got your message, you're text messaging or something, if someone changes their Tinder profile, kind of suggesting that they're looking to find more matches, that's another way you can get more attention. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes. Yeah. It'll signal to him, hey, she's still on the look. And
Yeah, if you update your pictures and change your bio, that'll show you're still looking for somebody.
Less is more here, I think. If you really, my honest answer is forget about him.
Yeah, he's not interested
anymore. But
It's one of the chase.
yeah. You start ignoring him, he may come back around.
All about the chase.
Okay,
That's
next.
a good idea. Ignore him and change and make it look like you're looking for someone.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Allie, I met someone on Seeking Arrangements. and we agreed he'd give me a monthly allowance to see him once a week. He's unhappily married and we get along great. I think it might make men happier in their marriages to have this kind of affair. Since there's money involved, I'm considering myself a sex therapist. Am I right or am I crazy?
What is seeking arrangements?
I know a guy who swears by this.
What is it?
It's just what it sounds like.
Exactly. You can say, hey, I'll pay your rent if you...
so this is kind of a...
Very quid pro quo.
A barter system.
Yeah.
Kind of. Or women will go on there and go, hey, I'm
so
looking...
Allie, I believe it would be quim pro quo. Sorry. So it's a prostitution, essentially.
It's a fine line,
it's
isn't
barter
it?
versus cash.
Well, a girl can also say, hey, I want somebody to pay for my car payment.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then
Josh, your friend is the one who pays the girls, or he gets paid by women?
No,
Okay.
he pays. He loves it.
Why does he love it?
Because
no emotional.
Is he a married guy?
No, he's divorced.
Okay, so yeah.
Josh, don't you have another friend that's a comedian that just tells jokes to these girls and they sleep with them? He does it quip pro quo.
Two Latin jokes there.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this service legal?
Yeah, it's just two people. Sure. They're in a consenting relationship.
Is this one of those things where you post your picture just like Tinder or one of the other websites or whatever?
I would think so.
Or apps.
But
yeah, and it really does involve. Like, I had a friend who would go out basically to dinner, and she'd be like, "Well, let's first meet up, and I'll have dinner with you for like whatever amount of money." And the guy'd be like, "Okay," and then she'd never see them again. She'd just have a dinner.
What's it called again?
Seeking arrangements.
Seeking arrangements. Okay.
It's like Thumbtack or Home Advisor for relationships. Like, I feel like if you're in a trade, you're really going to benefit. Like, if you're a mechanic, you can fix people's cars.
So it's kind of like it's what Chick and I used to do, Tradio, where we'd go on the air and guy would call up and go, "I'd like to get 4 tires for a GTO and I want to trade a washer and dryer."
That's right.
I think she's fine considering herself a sex therapist. It's all in your own mind. Who cares what everybody else thinks? Do whatever you want.
Good point.
And it's true if there's no emotion, if it's just basically a real quid pro quo in it. I don't know.
Seeking arrangements.
Oh, okay. Edible arrangements is for
that'd be a different thing.
Different kind of activity.
Right.
Sorry. Okay. We have time for one more letter, I think, Allie.
If everything goes well. All right, dear Allie. Dear Allie, I found my boyfriend's stash of Viagra in his shaving bag. He's in his early 40s, and we've been together for 3 years and has never mentioned using them before. Should I ask him about it? It's making me feel very self-conscious.
Why would it make her feel self-conscious? Because she can't make him...
Yes.
Right.
I see.
Yeah, the implication being
that she's not good enough?
Go ahead and ask. I say. Be gentle about it. What are you doing with these, Limpy? That's no good.
Yeah. I say,
hey, Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
I say take one of them and say, I'm trying to see if it works for me.
Boy, my nipples are hard.
Never had this happen before.
It's true. People in their 40s use them for fun, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
They just think it's like a...
Yeah, I think it's just a booster, if you will. It's the... it's the juicing, if you will. It's like Mark McGuire. Did he really need the...
Right.
He was still awfully good.
You're in a relationship. You're allowed to ask about that. Don't you think, Christy?
I guess. I don't think it would... I don't have any problem with that. I don't care. It's like... It's kind of like, first of all, why were you snooping in a shaving kit?
Right.
That kind of bothers me. So it's like, it's his business. Whatever. As long as you're happy.
I'd keep looking. I'd keep seeing how many times he took the pills.
Oh, see? No.
Count them, yeah.
And then wondering
you didn't find all the phone numbers, right?
Yeah. So you're suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'd be like, how often do you need to take this? Let's check it out before I mention it.
Hey, listen, before we go to bed, I noticed you took your pill, and I've got to hang this picture. I got to pound in this nail. Come over here. Very educational. Very educational.
We really saved some lives.
Boy, we really did. Had some rock solid answers, didn't we?
Allie, how do people get a hold of you?
On any form of social media, I'm at Allie Breen, ALLIBREEN.
Okay. Any more gigs? And you're in New York City. Things are opening up a little bit.
Yeah, they're starting. I have a gig in Long Island on July 16th. at a bar. I'll have the details to come because it's not fully arranged, but it's going to be indoors at half capacity. It'll be my first indoor gig.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
See if it happens the way things are going. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks very much,
Well.
Allie. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks,
See you
Allie.
guys.
Happy
Bye,
4th.
Allie.
Happy
See ya.
4th, yeah.
Bye.
It's ALLIBREEN if you want to get a hold of Allie Breen. Coming up, we have Today in History. It's a very exciting day.
Is it?
Oh,
I haven't looked.
Oh, it's really good. And I want to remind you that our buddies at NAPA have something cool going on because the month has just started. That means something new this month at NAPA. Get 5 quarts of NAPA full synthetic motor oil plus a platinum oil filter for just $22.98. So swing by your local NAPA Auto Parts store and get everything you need for an oil change for $22.98, especially if you're heading out on this July 4th weekend. Quality parts, helpful people. That's NAPA know-how. General States pricing. Sale price does not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. This offer ends July 31st, 2020 from our friends at NAPA. 5 quarts of NAPA full synthetic motor oil plus a platinum oil filter, just $22.98. Our friends at NAPA have that NAPA know-how. When we come back, we'll find a little education. Okay. A little lesson on history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
Hi, Chick McGee here at the old compound. And they want me to tell you about bobandtom.com, where you can join and be a Bob and Tom VIP. And all the swell stuff that you get to be a part of because you're a VIP.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts of things.
Like what?
There are club meetings, and there are decoder rings, and and secret handshakes. And also go to bobandtomstore.com, where you can get Bob and Tom hats and sweatshirts, t-shirts, and shorts, socks. We have socks. I'm not sure about the socks. But yeah, bobandtomstore.com for Bob and Tom stuff, and then bobandtom.com to join the VIP. The VIP, you also get the Off the Air podcast. Come on by and visit, okay? bobandtom.com, bobandtomstore.com.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Hey, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. I'm Mark Allison. On a Wednesday, July 1st, 2020, we've made it through 6 months of this year. 6 months to go. But we'll make it together. Coming up on Thursday's Bob and Tom Show, our West Coast Mountain correspondent, Al Jackson's going to be zooming in with a quiz for Tom. Can't wait to see what Al has for Tom tomorrow. But we have more of today's Bob and Tom Show coming up.
From the crazycockwine.com sports desk, I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom sports update. Baseball's minor leagues canceled their entire season yesterday because of the pandemic, and the head of their governing body said more than half of the 160 teams are in danger of failing without government assistance or private equity injections. The National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues, the minor league governing body, made the long-expected announcement yesterday. The Oakland A's are selling cardboard cutouts with fans' photos that they will put in the seats at the Coliseum this season. The team also plans to mix in images of former players and celebrities alongside the fan cutouts. And New Orleans Pelicans general manager David Griffin says 3 New Orleans players have tested positive for the virus and will be in self-isolation until testing shows they can return to team activities without infecting others. Griffin declined to identify the players, citing medical privacy laws. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it. John Bazar joins us in the studio.
Hey, good morning. Morning, John.
Now, I understand that you have a rather unique talent, and it's sort of visual, so I'll have to explain as you do it, or do you want to explain it in advance? You're wetting your hands down and rubbing them together.
I am. And I'm going to play the theme from the Flintstones on my hands.
On your hands?
Now, those at home would have to verify that.
Okay.
You're cupping your hands together.
Yes.
And putting them in front of the microphone.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
really does.
So, now if that ain't talent, I don't know what is.
That is talent.
I salute you, John Bazaar.
4 years of college for that.
The Downtown Comedy Club, the phones will be ringing off the hook. I'd like to see the Flintstones thing. The people sitting in the audience going, Flintstones.
Now, do you have a whole musical repertoire in
There
your
are a
hands?
number of things I can play. I like to play people's birthdays.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I like to sing happy birthday to people. And I am working on... Boy, I don't know if I can do that this time.
Here we go.
Let's give it a shot. Eine kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart.
Wow.
Okay. Wait a minute, that's the Flintstones again.
Very similar to the Flintstones. Mozart and the Flintstones are very interwoven.
Yeah. Amadeus Flintstone.
Yeah.
He was the neighbor
Freddie Mozart.
that played the piano.
Wolfgang Rubble, right next to
Right,
him.
sure. John Bazaar is our guest. That's a tremendous talent, John.
It certainly is.
And I never tire of doing it. I want you to know.
So,
Oh, man.
do people, once you start doing this, do they start shouting out requests?
You'd be surprised. They really did.
Skittered!
Vida!
With the drum solo.
That's great. That's a... Now, at what point did you realize that this was something you could develop into a talent? I can't even
When I
make...
couldn't do anything else.
How do you make even any sound come out by cupping your hands?
Well, you know what? Actually, this is now I'm on this other level now. I'm on this Zen level of doing this. You can actually, I can come out of here, this part between the thumbs.
Okay.
You could come out between the forefinger and middle finger there, but that's not as controllable up there.
Sure.
And then you can come out the bottom between the heel of the hand right there. There are 3 different areas. But
Sort of like
my money.
3 orify.
That's right. Yes. Between the thumbs is that's just.
I can't.
That's where you can.
Does the average person watching your show do what I'm doing? I can't get anything to come out of my hands
You'd
at
be
all.
surprised. The entire audience immediately puts their hands together and go, I know I can do
I can't make any sound.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you, it sounds really good today, too. Because it's usually just going to, but I'm on this, I got this other thing happening.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say so.
That's a talent.
Bob, can you make any sound?
hell no.
I can't make any sound at all.
It really is sounding good today, actually. I wouldn't do it this often.
That's
if it wasn't
great.
sounding so
Oh,
good.
it's fantastic.
I can do it a little bit.
Chick, you can't do it at all.
Do it at all.
That's awful.
Shut up, Chick.
Out of hell with it. Who wants
9:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has an update in the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather. Partly cloudy, high 88. Maybe a stray storm coming up this afternoon. Clear tonight down to 70. Sunny, hot 90 tomorrow. 75.
Thanks very much, Christy Lee. But, we have to squeeze in that story about we've been teasing it all morning about the guy falling in the well.
Yeah, I got it right here. I haven't forgotten.
Okay, good. I want to make sure we get that in. Safety first. You don't wanna, when you hear what happened, you'll learn a little bit of a lesson, I think. I hope, anyway. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're happy to be here with Ace, Chick, Josh, I'm Tom. There's Pat Garland, the lovely Jessica Alsman, and Christy Lee, and Willie G. Got a big crowd here. And you've been teasing the story about the guy falling in the... What's exactly going on here?
Firefighters in Connecticut say a man survived with only minor injuries when he fell through the floor of a friend's home and plunged nearly 30 feet down a well under the house.
Scary.
Police explained that the house was built in 1843 with a well that was originally outside, but when the property was renovated and an addition was built in 1981, the well had been covered up with simple wood flooring with no subfloor or well cap. Police report the man plummeted through the floor into the abyss, splashing into extremely cold water.
Holy hell.
Oh.
Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Wells
it
are where
is.
Japanese ghosts live.
Oh,
I don't know if you
absolutely.
knew that.
Japanese ghosts.
And you only got 6 days to
That's
live
right, yeah.
after you watch it. After you
It's
see it.
the ring joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
There were enough people that got that.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
So now that's embarrassing though. The guy falls through the floor.
Yeah.
It's bad enough sitting in a chair and having it break, but
boom,
to fall through the basement floor and plummet into 30 feet into cold water.
Mm-hmm.
Heave a recliner in after him. He's got to talk about a man cave. Man, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed when I have guests over and I don't dust. Yeah. You have a guest over and he falls down into a well. That's terrible. Like, into the abyss. We have to review what happened.
Obviously didn't get a permit for that, Brendo.
Yeah. Good point.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Today in history.
What do you
Today
want?
in history?
Well, you said
Can you wake Leonard up, Chick?
Huh?
Will you wake Leonard up?
Give it a shot.
Leonard,
wake up.
We have a limited time.
All right, Leonard.
Okay, thank you very much. 1904, Josh.
Yeah.
First Olympic Games, modern Olympic Games, held in
St. Louis, Missouri.
Helsinki.
That's right. And that's why they have archery.
That's not me.
That is true.
I think it was Helsinki. I think that's wrong.
1905, of course, we all know this. Albert Einstein introduced the theory of special relativity.
Yes.
Special relativity.
Right. This was the sequel, if you will.
Right. That's when you have relations with your cousins that you don't see very often.
Now that's special relativity, I'll say. Boy, oh boy.
There's no good can
Relative
come from
humidity,
this
of
line.
course, is the sweat on
No
the
good
chest.
can come from this. No, stop.
1908, the SOS distress signal.
SOS.
Of course, very easy to do in Morse
code. Yeah.
Becomes the worldwide standard, but it was not used in the Titanic, by the way.
No. They were just SOL.
Yeah. Okay, SOS. Save our ship. Okay. Pat?
Yeah?
1967, the Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band hits #1 in the United States, stays #1 for 15 weeks.
Wow.
Now, what's depressing is the Monkees that year topped the album charts for 29 weeks.
Of course.
I didn't know that.
And by the way, with the album More of the Monkees.
Love that album.
The Beatles were replaced on the top of the charts by what?
What year?
67.
Great song, by the way.
Is it a song or an album?
Well, it's a song from an
Uptown Funk?
Ode to Billy Joel.
Ode to Billy Joel?
No, Ode to Billy Joel. Did I say Billy Joel?
Yeah, you did say Billy Joel.
Ode to Billy Joel.
Wow.
Sounds like a real dumb
Rolling
song.
Stone magazine named Sgt. Pepper the #1 rock album of all time. The Monkees had 0 albums in that thing.
I love them.
They certainly have their place, though, don't they?
Unjust.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 100,000 people were asked recently in a survey. Did you see this? Who's your favorite monkey?
Davy Jones.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Mickey Dolenz, absolutely.
No.
11% King Kong.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Davy Jones came in first.
Of course he did.
Okay.
He sang right to me once. I'll never forget it.
79, the first Sony Walkman went on sale.
Gosh.
$820.
I don't remember. But,
that was a bargain.
Yep.
Yeah, the Walkman
Terrible headphones.
The Walkman has been completely obsolete ever since the Run Man came out.
No, you're absolutely right.
and those are the original one, cassette, right? Mm-hmm. Because it was the Disc Man.
Yes.
And now it's nothing.
Yeah. Now it's your phone.
Yeah. Now they're
Now it's headphones.
Can you even get the little tiny pods anymore? Do they still make those?
Tiny pod. You mean iPods?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is everyone just done there? They do still make those? Okay. I didn't know this. "O Canada" wasn't the official national anthem of Canada till 1980.
That's right.
Wow.
Originally, it was
Summer of '69.
It was Kim Mitchell's "Go for a Soda."
Of course. Great song.
It's Canada Day, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
It is Canada Day.
Summer of '69. Both Canadian artists, of course.
When it comes to Canada, I've got no B material. It's all A jokes.
Okay. Couple quick birthdays. This is weird. It's the birthday of Dr. Henry Walton Indiana Jones Jr.
Oh, is it really?
Must have been announced in one of the movies, yeah.
Yeah, we named the dog Indiana, yeah.
He was born in Gary, Indiana.
Really?
And he was originally called Gary Jones. Didn't really have the punch that
What is this?
Indiana Jones. This is
that a
his
joke?
bio.
Is that a joke?
Are you really like
reading that?
Yeah, this is his bio.
Are you? Oh, is this going out on the air?
Okay, sorry. It's Debbie Harry's birthday.
Yes, it
Boy,
is.
she sure is.
Blondie.
How old is she? 69?
75, I'm
I don't-
guessing.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I really think so.
The great Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, one of my
best.
all-time favorite people.
Blues Brother, Ghostbuster, SNL grad, a great harmonica player.
Would love to talk to him.
Time now to review what we learned on today's show.
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Grainger. Delivering the products to keep your facility running is what Grainger does best. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need, whenever you need it. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Learned a lot today. We learned that Josh is going out on his little fishing trip with his brothers and all of their families.
Yeah.
It's it's International Joke Day, and it's also International Canada Day.
It's Canada Day,
Okay,
yes.
I was not aware of that. Is this like the 4th of July?
Yeah, it's a really big holiday in Canada.
Okay. It's fireworks and stuff?
Yeah, they
Probably,
do. They do.
yeah.
Okay. So
Anne Marie lights the first
5-day weekend
candle.
Taps the first tree, yeah.
Where the Field Corn Grows is the Greg Warren television special, streaming now on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's free if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's free anyway.
great.
Why not watch it?
Okay. Let's see. Taxes due July 15th. Sorry to remind you.
It's all right. I'm done with
2
mine,
weeks.
but still sitting on the donut.
Once again, Josh going to Lake of the Ozarks for the family trip.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
We got some good mail coming up when you get back from your trip, Josh, about things that have happened while doing what you term an aqua dump.
Okay. All right.
Donnie's Uncle Lefty had an M80 incident back in '88.
Whoopsie.
Both hands are gone. And
Yeah, no, he's stumpy.
his wife calls him third base.
Boy, that's an image.
That is
It's
rough.
like calling a bald guy curly. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Want to share something? Send us an email. BobandTom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.